Hey guys, this is Kevin Owens. Make sure to listen to the Wrestling POV podcast. Take it easy, guys. You know, maybe I'll end up on your show one day, who knows. But if I do, I'll probably end up taking the whole thing over and then it won't really be your show anymore. So maybe it's not a good idea, who knows. We'll see how that works out.
This is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and you are listening to the Wrestling POV podcast.
Oh, Wrestling POV podcast! Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world famous podcast and feel the power! It's a new day listening to Wrestling POV! POV! POV!
What's going on, fellas?
It's WrestleMania!
That's the most excitement I've heard in like 2 or 3 months from you, Rick.
Right?
Oh man, it's WrestleMania, guys! 42! Gotta be excited! Gotta be!
We gotta be, but unfortunately, it's hard to be.
It's
Yeah.
hard to be. However, you know, WWE, they got a new sponsor. You guys heard about their new sponsor?
No.
They Arby's. Arby's. We have the meat, extra lip meat. That is because someone was cutting and strutting on Monday Night Raw with the mustaches of Brock Lesnar and CM Punk. That was a lot of extra lip meat. You know what I'm saying, man? And then it just leaves you to ask the question. I must ask you a question. You see what I did there? Must ask you a question.
Oh, yeah.
Who was responsible for that? Was it Brutus the Barber Beefcake or Edge? Because Edge, remember, it's crazy. Like, did you guys notice that off the rip? Like, just looking at them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just too much lip. It was too much lip. And then they kept zooming in on Brock, and I'm just like, listen, first of all, Brock's already a man of meat, a lot of meat. And then you got some lip meat. It's just, come on, man. It's just ridiculous. And speaking of a lot of meats, we got our host, Tony Diaz,
What's going on?
along with the $50 man, Clay Cummings,
What's up, everybody?
the Dean, Elio Canella,
Yeah.
the Scorpion. Oh, no, Chris is not here. The third wheel, Rick Serrano, the third. Hey, people. And yeah, Barry Horowitz is here. Why are you playing with your meat? His lip meat. He's not playing with his real meat. Anyway, I was just so offended by this disaster of a mustache with Brock and CM Punk. And I'm just like, it was perplexing. And it was just too much. It's just terrible. So I did ask the people on TikTok. I said, hey, people, who was it? And 50% said it was Brutus the Barber Beefcake, and 50% said it was Edge.
So we can just blame both of them. It's all right.
Exactly. It was just listen, Brock Lesnar's mustache looked like the owner of the Raiders' haircut.
Jesus Christ.
His was worse.
Oh my God. And guys, yes, listen, I am talking about lip meat instead of talking about WrestleMania because this WrestleMania does not excite me at all. And I'm trying to find some kind of shining light here. And I said I found lip meat.
There's gonna be a 6 p.m. start time.
Oh God. Listen, man. Well, let's just jump straight into our TikTok topics of the week. Would you rather see the mask versus mask match with Grande Americano versus Grande Americano, or would you rather have Io Sky versus Asuka at WrestleMania. Now, we have S. Zanti with a bunch of eyes says, nah, Io versus Asuka is a top star match. At Doms _ number one Glazer.
Okay.
What?
Do want to see the Grandes added to Mania, but it should definitely happen at AAA, which is definitely understandable. At DJ says Io versus Asuka, mask versus mask has to happen in Mexico. That crowd and response it would get would be way bigger than anything they would get at WrestleMania. El Grande Americano is a mega star there. And at Luke says mask versus mask should be on AAA. And speaking of AAA, we have Chris Peterson with us. Yay.
Hi guys, arrived a little bit late.
Oh yeah,
Live-
tarde, más tarde. But anyway, guys, what are your thoughts? Would you rather see mask versus mask, or would you rather see Io versus Asuka at WrestleMania?
Mask versus mask for sure.
All right, what we got, Clay?
I honestly would rather see Io versus Asuka.
Ooh, okay. Can
I
I
really
ask you
would.
why? Let me ask you why.
The reason being, and we're talking about story-wise, why did Io get mad at Asuka? But here's the problem. It's WWE creative, and I don't think they could create a good story with Io and Asuka, even though it's right there.
Yeah.
I think Asuka and Io would have a great match. And I feel like I don't necessarily would want Grande Americano versus Grande Americano on AAA because they could make it work on WWE. But again, it just has to be creatively.
Yeah.
So I just feel like it'd be a better match to see Asuka versus Io.
Okay. Elio.
I got Asuka versus Io. I mean, I was already looking forward to Grande Americano versus Grande Americano at WrestleMania, but then they went and ruined things for us by giving it to us, so give it away on Raw.
Yeah, you're right. Chris.
I would actually choose Asuka versus Io because right now there's animosity between Asuka against Io for Io leaving the group. Not only that, the last match that happened between Kyrie and Io, how Asuka got involved. So right there, that's more dealing with the storyline basis.
Gotcha.
So, and her trying to rescue Kyrie from Asuka, and Asuka bullying Kyrie. It's just a good storyline basis to continue on with it, and then finally have the ending at WrestleMania.
I can see that. You're absolutely wrong, though, because you got to have Grande Americano versus Grande Americano at WrestleMania. It was right there. Like Clay said, it's story-wise, Asuka and Io make a lot of sense. But let's not forget, we've seen a lot of these, the three of them always involved with tag teams and stuff like that. What I want to see, I do want to see that match. Believe me, more than anything, I'd rather see that match than anything else on WrestleMania. For sure, I'd rather see Io and Asuka because they definitely can tear the house down. But the way they've been jabroning Io and Asuka and Kyrie is ridiculous. I would rather have a triple threat match where Kyrie finally snapped out of it. Because remember, the Royal Rumble, Kyrie knocked out Asuka, and Asuka backsmacked her, but the camera cut away to see the next entrant.
So they ruined it.
We ruined that right there, right? So then instead of having that triple threat match, where now, you know what, Kyrie and Asuka start going at it, and then Io goes and tries to help Kyrie. Kyrie's like, no, fuck you, bitch. I got this on my own. I'm the pirate princess. That would have been an amazing triple threat matches, and it didn't need no titles, no nothing. You could have had just the three of them going to war, and they fucked it up.
And the sad thing is, nobody's on that card.
Nobody.
Out of the three.
And exactly. And just like they fucked up Grande Americano versus Grande Americano, like Elio said, we already seen the match on Raw. We shouldn't have seen that match on Raw. And look at what's happening in AAA, how big it is over there with Grande Americano, the Ludwig Kaiser character, how amazing he is over there.
That brawl.
He is super over, and we're going to get into that brawl in a second. But I just want to finish saying this. This match versus match, we've been calling it since the Rumble. Since Chad Gable returned, we've been saying this needs to happen at Mania, and you fucking dropped the ball again. With that all being said, I'd rather see that match at WrestleMania. And because of this fucking brawl, if you guys did not tune in to AAA this past weekend, man, did you miss some great matches. We had Vikingo versus Penta, which was flawless. Great match. But then we have this amazing brawl. I'm going to open up the vault, and I'm already going to crown the winner for Brawl of the Year, going to Grande Americano versus Grande Americano. I don't care what anybody else says. That is the Brawl of the Year, where we had Chad Gable's Grande Americano assault a blind Mexican celebrity, pull him over the railing, beat him down with the ankle lock. Then the ring announcer, who is Grande Americano, the Ludwig Kaiser's girlfriend, slaps Chad Gable. Chad Gable goes and presses her, and the brawl of all brawls, Ludwig Kaiser and Chad Gable went to war. It wasn't one of these Monday Night Raw pull-aparts where there's a million security guards who can't control these guys. They let them fight first, and then the security got involved, and it still broke away. It was just flawlessly done, guys. Before I go
Best pull-apart I've seen in a long time.
In a long time, right? Clay, what are your thoughts on that pull-apart?
It truly was amazing. To me, it just felt like it wanted to show, like, Kaiser and Chad Gable, like, look, we can do this, and you guys fucked it up. So they went on to AAA and said, hey, let's do it for real. Let's go. And it showed, man. Like Tony said, you haven't seen things like this in a very long time. And whoever's booking AAA is doing the right thing.
The Undertaker.
And that's,
is that really who's booking it?
Yeah. Serious?
And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this.
Old school.
No. See, that's the thing. And I'm gonna say this, with all my Spanish that I know. DK, the Undertaker. And for those that don't know that DK means, DK is like maybe the Undertaker or whatever. Maybe he's not the Undertaker. No. I'm not giving Undertaker credit for that. Undertaker was a fucking stiff zombie fucker. Like, there's no way he came up with that. That is, and I'm giving it, and I know, and Tony, correct me if I'm wrong. You're the vet here in the ring. I feel like it was Ludwig Kaiser and Chad Gable. They're the ones that put that brawl together.
Yeah, but there's somebody behind them saying to do that. But it was up to them to
choreograph it.
Yeah.
All
right. But they were coached for sure.
Oh yeah.
Like, I can tell they were coached for sure.
But you gotta go. But you gotta go with, like, for me, I can't give, like, who gives the bookers credit for that? That right there was like Chad Gable with the snap German suplex, the rolling around. The only part where I would say was booked was when Ludwig Kaiser was on top of him on the table, was going to throw a punch and held back and got poked in the eyes. That's some fucking Undertaker lame shit. It's like, yeah, so this is what I think you should do. I think what happens is you're going to go punch. You've been beating his ass this whole time, but now I want you to hesitate. Why the fuck would he hesitate? That is the one spot where I'm like, oh, Undertaker for sure said, hesitate. You've been beating his ass the whole time. Hesitate here. But this fucking brawl was everything and anything. Yo, they showed everything for this brawl. A 6-minute video. If you go to our TikTok at wrestling.pov.pod, I promise you it is amazing. And I'm telling you this, the Spanish commentary puts it way over.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So and by the way, this match is being booked for May 30th. I'm gonna tune in for sure, and I'm not watching it in English. I'm watching it in Spanish because there's no way that you could put this match on TV and have fucking Corey Graves and JBL talking, and Grande Americano is going against Grande Americano, and the Americano original just came over. Like, come on, man.
No. You need those Spanish announcers. Oh, Grande Americano going real fast, and oh my God, going like that. Really excited. They're the ones that really get into it. So that's why I like watching Lucha Roll.
Exactly, man. And so I asked the fans. I said, "Is this story between Grande Americano y Original Grande Americano. Was this story better than anything on WrestleMania? And here are some of our comments. At Diamante says, as much as I hate the concept of El Grande Americano, yes, it is, because it's not only about storyline, but culture. That's deep. That's deep.
Yep.
At Richard Miller says, love this. At JM Cube Art says, man, OG Americano is beating up the elderly and the disabled. Took a page out of Logan Paul's brother's book. Oh man.
Damn.
So we asked the fans, is this better than any story on a WrestleMania? 89% said C.
Wow.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
There you go.
So 11% said no. I wholeheartedly agree with that.
Yes.
Tony, what do you think?
I do too.
Yep.
I agree.
Elio?
My thing is that unfortunately it has to end.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They can't keep dragging on with it. So,
Oh no.
No.
but
No.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
that's
no,
the good
for
thing
me,
about
it-
Triple H. That's the good thing about Triple H. They don't drag it on. Like once the storyline ends, they'll start a new storyline, which is good about it.
One of them's got to
Oh,
lose
for-
the mask, though.
Yeah,
One
it's
of
gotta be
them's
For
gotta-
Chad.
me, for me that
Yeah.
for me that was better than anything we've been seeing on Raw lately. Every week it's the same thing.
100 and
Yep.
SmackDown. Don't,
Yep.
Listen,
Yep.
don't give SmackDown a pass because SmackDown has been
On both shows, they're
Yeah.
both
Mhm.
they're
they've
both bad.
both been terrible.
And no celebrity involvement.
Exactly.
None. We don't need it.
Oh,
Well, I will tell you this: Ludwig Kaiser has to win this match.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
He has to win. If you do not make him win, you failed that character. You failed Ludwig Kaiser. He
Look.
is going to be a god. He needs to get the Mega Championship. He needs to hold it for 10 years. He is a god in Mexico right now.
Listen, Ludwig Kaiser cannot go back as Ludwig Kaiser. at
No.
this point.
Never.
He
No,
can't.
I
Not
had
as it
asked that
is.
question to you guys before.
Yeah.
Ludwig Kaiser, you know,
Chad,
what is he
to
without
me-
the mask?
Chad to me has already got a staple though. He's already got that.
Absolutely.
He can go back as Chad Gable. Like
Absolutely.
with Ludwig Kaiser, he was a great wrestler. Character wise, it just really wasn't there. So he's
Yeah.
got a character now. So he's
Yeah.
got to be the El Grande Americano at this point. He's huge in AAA.
Yep.
So
Big time.
yeah,
Absolutely. And honestly, I was one of the people that was like, this shit sucks, bro. Ludwig Kaiser sucks as this character. He's not a luchador. Blah, blah,
Actually, we all said that.
I'm
yeah.
saying neither is Gable.
blah. No, but Ludwig is just this lanky fucking long guy that can't do it. And then listen, I was wrong. I'm telling you right now. And
Yeah.
Oh my God.
if we want to all admit it, we were all wrong in this. But,
Yeah. you're all wrong.
and
Well,
that's what's
who-
great about this show, you know.
Who would
Hey,
have
no wonder
guessed
it's
that
cloudy over
Kaiser?
here.
Yeah.
No
Who
wonder
would've
it's
guessed
cloudy
that-
over here in Las Cruces. Rick said he was wrong.
Who would have guessed that Kaiser would get that kind of response though?
You
Nobody
know,
would
what,
have
you know what
guessed
it
that.
is? You know what
Go
it
ahead,
is,
Tony.
I think,
Yep.
for me, is the fact that he speaks in Spanish.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he
Exactly.
embraced the culture.
Yeah,
Yep.
And
that's what I was
and,
going to say.
and I'm gonna throw this out here. Is it because he's European? Is it because he's German? Because I feel like, and from when I've traveled abroad, and Tony, you've been to Europe, and you've lived in Germany, right?
Yeah.
So it's like people in Europe, they speak 4 or 5 languages,
Yeah, they
Oh
do.
yeah.
you know, and
It's out of
so
school. Like
and they embrace the cultures and they embrace the languages of other people. So it's kind of a slap in the face of Americans, where it's just like, why don't we, why don't we go above and beyond, and why don't we try to learn and embrace other cultures, and that's why I think Ludwig Kaiser embraced the Mexican culture and therefore got a fucking fan base. He dumped Tiffany fucking Stratton. And got himself, that's how into character he was. He was like,
Right.
He's like, I'm sorry, baby. I need to go to the Mexican culture to embrace this. You know? And it's just an amazing thing, and I'm
Terrible
so happy for him.
impersonation, Rick.
He got
Listen,
caught up with the Latina booty.
like I said last week or 2 weeks ago, the Russian accent that I can do, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? The Austrian, what are you doing? German is a little bit harder, but with that being said,
German.
Oh, they German, yes,
German.
yes.
Yeah.
With that being said, let's jump into our TikTok topic that was just insane to a lot of people. Rey Mysterio is overrated.
Oh, here we go.
So
I have numbers.
I didn't want to just put a post that says, is Rey Mysterio overrated? No. So what I did was I put my rant from last week's episode on the video so people can get an understanding where I was coming from. Kind of just trying to get the people on my side. Well, that backfired royally, because 23% of the people said yes, Rey Mysterio's overrated. 77% of the people said he is not overrated. And I got a lot of comments here, and I definitely want to hear from you guys, because I definitely took control of saying why Rey Mysterio was overrated. And I'll go over why I thought again, but I'm going to read these comments. At Diamante says, yes and no. Rey is overrated because he made it big, not only in Mexico, but mainly in America as well. Are there better luchadors than him? Yeah, maybe, sure. Right? First of all, Diamante, I know him personally. You're pissing me off. Yes and no. Yes, maybe, sure. That's fucking 17 different answers. And then he says, but he set the standard and put Lucha Libre on the map in the States. I love Rey, but I do think he should retire because he's more injury prone. If anything, I think Mystico and Penta are better than him in the ring. But Rey overall, he's the guy until he retires. But Penta is up next once Rey is gone. More luchadors will come in, but won't fill his shoes. And I say this as a Rey Mysterio fanboy. Okay. Sure. Now, I agree. I think Penta is up next. I think what people also need to register in their brains is that Rey Mysterio is not from Mexico. No. He's from San Diego.
Yep.
He's from the States.
619.
That's what a lot of people don't understand.
619.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
I never put it together. Chris? Is 619 the area code of San Diego?
No shit, Sherlock.
Wow. Yo, mind fucking blown. Fucking Chris fucking Peter.
Calm down, Chris Angel. Calm down, Chris Angel.
Wow, thank you, Barry. At Aber_Ham says, I wouldn't say overrated. That's going too far. Regardless of what you think, Rey was and is a staple in lucha culture. If you haven't seen him in his youth, you wouldn't understand how amazing he truly is. And it sucks to say, but Rey needs to retire only because now he seems more injury prone at this stage in his career, but he still can put on good matches. Not the best lucha matches you'll see in this day and age, but good matches. Yeah. Now, I need to argue this because you're not calling him overrated, but you're saying that in his prime, we needed to see that to understand how great he was. But yes, when he was younger, he was amazing. But in the last 15 years, he hasn't put on great matches. And you're saying good. Good. What was good? Dom and Rey was good?
No.
It was a good story, but it wasn't a good match. So that's what I'm saying. And again, I just feel like people are just like, Rey Mysterio, I can't say anything bad. But when I put the numbers in front of you, I want to hear what you got to say. And speaking of have to hear what you got to say, at Upside Down Robot said he should have retired a long time ago. All right. And this person's at is an emoji, so I don't know what to say. It's a woman emoji, so we're going to call it woman. At woman says, Rey Mysterio is great because he changed the game. He proved size doesn't limit greatness. Brought Lucha Libre to the world. I don't agree with that. He didn't bring Lucha Libre to the world.
It was already there before Rey came.
Yes, it was already there. and delivered 30-plus years of elite storytelling, speed, and heart. He opened doors for smaller wrestlers, inspired generations, and earned universal respect in and out of the ring. He's not just a legend; he's the standard, and I can agree to that. I can understand. Yes, he opened the doors for a lot of wrestlers. He has some great storytelling, a lot about the underdog, all that. Great.
Yep.
At Stony Angel says, Guy doesn't know what he's talking about. When Ray first came in, he had multiple great matches with Andrade. Now, first of all, there's a lot of stuff. There's an oxymoron there because, first of all, I don't know what I'm talking about. You just said that when Ray first came in, he had multiple great matches with Andrade. When he first came in, where? ECW? WCW? I'm pretty sure Andrade wasn't born then.
I was going to say, he wasn't born, and he had to be in diapers during that time. No.
And still, I don't think he had great matches with Andrade, but whatever.
No.
At Jake Ryan says, you, sir, are dead wrong.
Explain why.
He can't. But at Sony Angel responded again and says, and if he was overrated, it would have been a lot easier to replace him, which they still can't, and they already tried two different guys. Penta is the closest they ever got, and he maybe got 5 years left in a career, so they're going to be looking again. So you're telling me they can't replace Rey Mysterio. First of all, have you met Ricochet? Are we forgetting what he did at Lucha Underground? Because Prince Puma was the guy in Lucha.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let's not forget about that. And then we got at Cyper Yawn says this is one of the fucked up guys. He says podcast mics should be more expensive.
Jesus.
Damn.
What?
And I had to respond, and I put a smiling face, and I said, "Good one, dude." Like, I mean, first of all, I don't even use a podcast mic, so there you go.
No.
And at Tony, wait a second, is this Tony Diaz?
No.
At Tony says, that deadbeat dad, hope Dom finally retires him.
Damn.
Oh, my God. All right, guys, so 23% says, yes, he's overrated. 77% says, no, he's not. You all know my POV. You already heard the numbers. 15 years of no good matches. His last great matches were in 2009 on SmackDowns. So I'm going to go with Clay first. Clay, is Rey Mysterio Jr. overrated?
Yes.
What?
No, let's just be real. I'm going to give Ray his flowers. I really am. I think he's one of the best luchadors that I've ever wrestled. I will say that. But I got to say, Rey Mysterio kind of took a back burner with Eddie. I think that helped him, like, throughout with Eddie's death. I think that helped him get into world title matches. I think that established him as, as one of the best luchadors, Mexican wrestlers there ever lived. And I think before Eddie's death, I don't think anybody was saying that with Ray. Like they were good. He was good, and he always has been good. He's been in great matches, in WWE, WCW. But I think before Eddie's death, he wasn't as big of a name. And I felt like with the story at the end of those world title matches, because for his first run in 2006, he didn't win another world title in 2009, and those were only for a couple days. One of them was on one night on Raw. So it's like, yes, he is a great wrestler. But to me, the hype of Rey Mysterio for the last 15 plus years, I do agree with Rick. I think he is overrated. And and the thing was, and like we said too, or like people said, well, WWE can't replace Rey Mysterio. To me, if this man would have not been injured prone and was learning a little bit more of English, I think Sin Cara even could have replaced Rey Mysterio. The original Sin Cara, Mystico. Not the other one that they replace right after him. You know what I'm saying? The bigger one.
Yeah.
But I think the original Sin Cara could have replaced Ray if
Absolutely.
things worked out with him. So
Yep.
if that was the case. But yes, I do agree with one fan that said Ray should have retired a long time ago. He is injured prone. He's been injured prone for his whole wrestling career. And now, especially going into a ladder match at WrestleMania, after he's got hurt.
After he fucked up a whole story with Gunther.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So, no, to me, Ray is overrated.
All right, Elio.
I'm going to say yes, because this isn't the same Rey Mysterio from 20 years ago. So, I think since everything that happened with Eddie, he hasn't been the same Rey Mysterio.
Yep.
And that, like Clay said, that's the only reason we're seeing him even more now. It's because of that.
Well, I did say that Eddie was scheduled to win that Royal Rumble.
Yep.
And then he passed away, you know? So that skyrocketed Rey Mysterio. Chris.
I agree with all three of you. As of late, he's overrated. In all honesty, when he retired the first time, he should have been retired. I mean, come back every once in a while for like a simple wrestling match, or just to show that he's still got it.
Yep.
But he doesn't have to wrestle like he's trying to do and get injury after injury after injury, then being put on hiatus to get recovered and then come back. In all honesty, this should be this should be his final match and just go out with a bang. In all honesty. And then just say, you know what, I'm done. I'm done.
All right, Tony.
And pass the torch.
Well, I'm gonna say that he's been overrated since he got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
Okay, because I can't take away the shit he's done in the past. You know, because if you're judging him now and say he's overrated, you're taking away from his older matches. So, so I'm gonna say he's been overrated since he got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Okay. And that's a good take. And listen, and I agree with all you guys. I know I'm the one that started this whole thing, and I feel like what people need to understand is you got to think logically. And, you know, I really did my homework. And like Tony always says, with a fine-tooth comb, you know, I went through all the numbers and I went through everything. And I was like, I looked at the ratings, you know, people rating how high his matches were. And I looked and I rewatched some of the matches. And I'm like, well, you know what? They're absolutely right. These were his greatest matches. And then these other matches, they sucked. There was nothing there. And I've also said about Eddie Guerrero, you know, once Eddie Guerrero died, Rey Mysterio skyrocketed. And that's no shame to Rey. Like, you got the opportunity, you take it, you run with it. I'll never tell anybody not to do that. But at some point, you got to realize, and this is where a lot of people disagree, is that Rey is egotistical. He wants his son to retire him. But what's best for business is Gunther retiring him at WrestleMania. That's what that would have been best for business. That would have skyrocketed Gunther. You think Dom retiring Rey is going to be the same effect of Gunther retiring him?
No. That doesn't make sense.
Nope.
And we've already seen the match.
Yep.
At WrestleMania, no?
Nobody wants to see Dom versus Rey again.
No.
It's already been done.
And then how do you get them back together?
Yeah.
Well, that's
and then
the other
break
thing.
up again.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like WWE is just not caring, and they treat us like we're buffoons, and like we, oh, well, whatever, just give them this match, and it's just like, come on, what are we doing?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's it. Rey Mysterio is not overrated according to 77% of the people.
One more thing I will say about this though. You look at my thing is look at other Rey Mysterio matches compared to when he wrestled with Eddie.
Yep.
When he wrestled with Eddie, it was like a whole nother level of Rey Mysterio was brought out into him.
Yeah.
Even Chavo.
Even Chavo, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, do that then. Like, I'm glad you said that.
Yep.
Go watch a Chavo Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio match, and then watch a Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero match. It's like night and day different.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a whole upper level of Rey Mysterio.
And listen, and again, I don't want people to think that I hate Rey Mysterio. I even said it during my rant. I love Rey Mysterio. I think he's an icon. I think he's one of the greatest of all time.
Nobody here has said that we hate Rey.
No.
Nobody has.
I'd rather see Rey Mysterio versus Dean Malenko versus Psychosis versus Billy Kidman than watch him fight against Dominic Mysterio and Big Show and all these other guys that he has no business being in the ring with. Brock Lesnar, you know. But yeah. Another TikTok topic we had was
Hold on.
Oh.
What was those numbers again?
23% said no, he's not overrated. 77% yes. I mean,
Okay,
opposite. Switch it. 77% no, he's not.
I have numbers
overrated.
here.
What you got?
74% said yes, and 26 said no.
Oh,
Elio, man.
Reversed.
That's crazy. That's that Canadian TikTok. Our next TikTok topic we got is celebrities or bad creative. Are celebrities taking away from talent, or is it just bad creative? And I ask this question because get this list of people who will not be appearing at this year's WrestleMania. Tiffany Stratton is not at WrestleMania. Io Sky is not at WrestleMania. Ray Phoenix is not at WrestleMania. Carmelo Hayes, Julia, Ilya Dragunov, Damian Priest, and Raquel Rodriguez is not going to be at WrestleMania. Jeez. And I know people, Raquel's going to come out with Liv, but she's not having a match at WrestleMania.
There's a big difference of coming out at Mania and having a match at Mania.
You had Raquel versus Liv. You had it set.
Yep.
That was right there for the taking. Yep. And I'll get more into the whole Stephanie McMahon and Liv Morgan as we talk about Monday Night Raw, but I will say this. Yes, we got iShow Speed at WrestleMania. We got Jelly Roll at WrestleMania. We got Pat fucking McAfee at WrestleMania. But it's not their fault. No. It's not their fault.
No.
Because what did I just say not 2 minutes ago? If you're given an opportunity, why turn it down?
Bingo. Why not make money?
Right? Yeah. So I can't be mad at them, but I can be mad at the bad creative. It just doesn't make sense that all of these superstars are not at WrestleMania this year, but I got iShow Speed, Jelly Roll, and Pat fucking McAfee. And I got a couple comments. At Q's Mind says, not going to lie, I lost all interest to watch WrestleMania. I only want to see Oba versus Brock. At Alf was racist says,
what a name.
Jeez, that name. Just a name.
First of all, Alf is not racist. He says, I feel that whole Oba versus Brock feud is just to build up Brock versus Gunther down the road. I am skipping this year's Mania. And you know what? Remember what I said. I think he's right. I think Oba is set up for a disaster because I think it is set up for Brock versus Gunther down the road. At Keith Adams Jr. says, I don't know if I can stomach sitting through the whole WrestleMania across 2 nights if things are getting this bad. I'll watch a couple of matches and then just peace out. So 22% of the people said celebrities are taken away from the talent. 78% of the people say it's bad creative. And I wholeheartedly agree. And I'm looking at you guys, and you guys also agree with that?
I'm 110% agreeing with the bad creative, the lazy creative. It's to the point now where they're like, oh, we'll just throw whoever out there just to get the ratings. Fuck that shit. You guys do
Stop
not
blaming everyone except the person that's booking the show.
Exactly. You guys don't tell fucking stories no more. You're going to these fucking boards and just throwing it on there, see if it sticks for 2 fucking weeks. And a prime example is this Randy Orton Cody Rhodes feud.
Jesus.
It's right there. You randomly, had it right there as Randy turning heel, and then you randomly throw Pat McAfee into the mix. Yep. I am not blaming Pat McAfee. He is doing what he is told. I mean, let's be real. If you guys were told into a story just to throw him right in there and, hey, you're going to make this certain amount of money for it, just like Rick said, you'd be stupid not to get that exposure.
And see, the thing is, I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
But I want somebody to be humble enough to be like, no, I'm not going to take the money because that doesn't make sense.
It
I
doesn't.
want somebody to be prideful enough to be like, guys, listen, I would love to take the money, but that just doesn't make sense for me to be the voice in Randy Orton's head.
When Randy doesn't need the fucking voice.
No,
No.
you don't.
But we're never going to get
He's had the fucking voices for 20 fucking years. He didn't need no gosh damn voice.
Mhm.
He had it already in his head. You're talking Pat McAfee's the one 20 years of his voices? No.
Pat McAfee's
Pat
actually
McAfee's
worse than
now
when
the
Michael
one?
Cole was the bad guy.
Oh.
Whoa.
Pat
Whoa.
McAfee
That was
worse
bad.
than when
Whoa.
Michael Cole was the guy.
Whoa, that's a take.
Don't even do that. Don't do that.
Listen, hey, Chris, I'm kind of vibing here with that. I'm not hating it. Because Pat McAfee is terrible as a heel. Michael Cole.
He's terrible, but he's worse than Michael Cole.
Michael Cole was annoying, and he was like
Yes.
a mosquito.
Yeah.
And he was
But
doing his job.
because Michael Cole was an announcer. He was always the announcer. And then he comes back being a bad guy and makes the wrestler kiss his fucking ugly ass feet. I remember
Ugh.
that. But McAfee's actually worse than that.
Wow.
No,
Well,
I
that's
wouldn't
a
do
take.
that. I
Wow.
would not do that. Mm-mm.
Clay's like, listen, guys, I'll tell you. He'll tell you, yo, Pat McAfee he shouldn't be there, but he's not that bad, guys.
He's not.
that-
At least he can fucking wrestle. Cole could never wrestle.
That's true. That's true.
That's true.
My last TikTok topic is are you sick of promos, brawls, and video package on the road to WrestleMania rerun? And I've had to put Marty McFly up there. Oh, I know this one. It's a classic. Because
You've seen it. It's brand new.
exactly. What's a rerun? Because every
Tune
single
in on Mondays and Fridays, and you'll find out what everyone is.
it's
Oh,
the same
man.
shit. Video package, promo, brawl, one match. Video package, promo, brawl, two matches. Video package, brawl, promo, three matches, and we're gonna go home. That is god awful. Whoever
Lazy.
came up with that format. Well, the thing is, you got 60 fucking days in between Elimination Chamber and the WrestleMania.
There is no excuse. You guys had plenty of fucking time, and it's flat out laziness. Is all it is.
Yep.
It's so many things you could have done. You could have had Oba having a 3-on-1 match. You could have had Roman Reigns beat some people down. You could have had CM Punk and Roman team up together to fight somebody. You could have had the fucking Usos who were helping Roman, but then all of a sudden they get their own match outside of the Roman thing, which tells you, yo, Triple H just loves fucking Jey Uso. And it's just, again, it's a Triple H, guys. But, guys, 75% of the people said yes, they are sick of the promos, brawls, and video package on the road to WrestleMania.
You can call it, just like Rick said. It's every Monday night. It's every Friday night. It's the same fucking format. And if you're not seeing that, there's something wrong.
Monday Night Raw opened up with 21 minutes of promos and video packages before the first match.
Yeah.
And then throw in the ads every fucking 3 minutes.
Damn, right?
Oh, and a music video.
Yeah. Oh, well, we'll talk about that fucking catastrophe of a fucking music video. But yeah. Listen, man, we started this show talking about lip meat, and it's just going downhill from there. But Tony, we got some clips, so let's turn it over to Tony.
Well, actually, let's get right into the AEW pay-per-view.
Dynasty.
Right.
Clay, take it away.
Nice.
Yes, sir. I got you. We're talking about AEW Dynasty. We're going to start off with the pre-show, as I'm going to call it, or 0 hour. Marina Shafir versus Alex Windsor. Look, solid hard-hitting match. It is what it is. Marina Shafir can't get her flowers.
She can't
She can't get
win.
shit.
No, and even she's losing on the fucking 0 hour show to Alex Windsor. Like, what? Is this woman supposed to be a badass and just lose every fucking match she's going at?
Shayna Baszler 2.0, bro.
I've actually been wondering that too.
Yeah, but it was an all right match. Alex Windsor got the win. Then all of a sudden, we had a 30-second Camille match. I didn't even catch the girl's name that she fought for.
Big Ann.
Big Ann.
What was it?
Big Ann from Cherry.
Big Ann.
Big Ann. Okay. Well, Big Ann got her butt kicked by Camille, and then that was done. Then we had Mark Davis versus Jack Perry for the national championship. This was solid.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this match. The two were totally different, wrestlers in this, and it was made up for a really good match. So Jack Perry retained here. Not much really to say, but it was a solid match.
Listen, Jack Perry is solidifying him as the mid-card guy. Yeah. And that's not a bad thing. And again, I know everybody mid-card, you're terrible, you're not heavyweight material. Not everybody's a fucking heavyweight.
Nope. And not everybody's a world champion. I'm sorry, but
so I love him in this position. I think he's great in it.
Yeah. All right. Next match for the AEW Women's Tag Titles. We had Divine Dominion with Megan Bayne, and who was the other one?
Lena Cross.
Lena Cross, yep. Versus Maya World and I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher her name. Hyann. Okay, there we go. Now I'm feeling like I'm back in AAA. This was an okay match, too. I mean, not much of a story here with the tag titles. They put up Maya and who Elio said, I keep on calling her Hyena, but it's not. It's
definitely not that.
No, it's not that. But her tag team partner, they put up a solid fight, but Megan Bayne and Lena Cross did really well here. So
yeah, Lena Cross, that tall, big girl wrestler.
Yes. There you go. Great time. All right, so we're done with 0 Hour. Now let's go to the main card. We had the Young Bucks versus Takeshita and Okada. Look, great way to start out the show.
Yes.
Great match between Young Bucks, Takeshita, and Okada. You had that thing where Takeshi and Okada were working with one another, and then they fought each other during it, and then they started working together again. Look, everybody's ready to see Takeshi versus Okada, so just pull the fucking trigger. Yeah, I'm ready to see it too.
Too
long. And, the thing is with this, Young Bucks showed again that they can work with anybody. Takeshi and Okada, not a tag team, but damn, did they work. All of them did work well in this match. Takeshi accidentally hits Okada, and then the Young Bucks went to do their finisher, but Takeshi did not save Okada, so that's kind of leading the way for them, that Double or Nothing. The Young Bucks pick up the win. So I really enjoyed this match.
Yeah, I mean, you got to say this, man. And I really think people need to start really thinking about this and putting the Young Bucks up on that Mount Rushmore of greatest tag teams of all time. You know, I said on the show before, we had the Usos versus the Young Bucks. Who's the greatest tag team? And I got to say right now, it's got to be the Young Bucks. Like you said, Clay, they can go with anybody. Literally anybody. They are iconic. They put people over. They do well in their matches. And let's not forget, man, this was once upon a time Generation Me. And they've come a long way, and they are iconic, man. I really think people need to start putting respect on the names. And I feel like they do, but I think we need to start putting them up in the upper echelons, in the LOD categories. It's talking about greatest tag teams of all time.
I couldn't agree more. They've really showed it.
Yeah, and again, with this Okada Takeshita stuff, listen, you keep elongating it and making people wait, they're going to lose interest. It's happened before. Do not stretch this out. Make it happen now.
Yep. It's got to happen at some point. Yep. And then notable for AEW, here come they had a great start, and then Chris Jericho versus Ricochet.
Yeah.
Now, slow-paced match at first.
Yep.
Jericho pandering to the crowd, getting everybody in hyped for it. And you kind of saw that with Jericho because the rust surely was there.
Yep.
But, I'm not going to discredit Chris Jericho that much.
Yep.
Because he did well with Ricochet, I feel like.
That code breaker.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
The code breaker he hit, the Hurricanrana was impressive for Jericho. Ricochet had, stuff with that also. But, and then GOA got involved also in this match where, and it was just a solid. Did I think it lasted a little too long? Yes.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Ricochet has kind of established himself as this heel with this faction. I don't think he should have struggled with Chris Jericho, but it still was a good match to me. For Ricochet to win off the Lion Salt, though.
Yeah.
I was getting major heat for that. I mean, as he should. He's a heel.
Yep.
Ricochet got the win. And I think he should have gotten this win. I don't feel like it would have helped anybody if Chris Jericho beat Ricochet.
Listen, for Jericho to return to lose, that seems to be like the AEW way, though. When somebody makes a return, they usually lose off the jump, and you're just like, why did they fucking lose? Like, what the fuck happened? Like, Tommaso Ciampa came in and won the title and lost the next week. It's like, why are we doing this? Will Ospreay, we'll get into it a little bit, but it's just like, why is Jericho coming back and losing off the rip? Now, I get it because now they're trying to give Jericho a stable to go against Ricochet and his group. But what do you guys feel about him bringing the list back?
I'm not against it because, honestly, it's one of his best characters he's done.
But the thing of it is, what I'm afraid of is that they're going to overuse it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's not going to be funny anymore.
Well, my thing is, what the beautiful thing about Chris Jericho is he's always reinvented himself. So I'm kind of let down that he did that. Now, what I'm thinking he might be doing,
but also he never did the list in AEW.
That's true.
Just WWE.
But the
problem, he did the lexicon of Jericho.
Yeah, well, the problem is with wrestling fans is they're gonna be like, "Well, you did that in WWE, so blah blah. You can't do it."
Yeah.
I'm not saying he can't do it again, but the beautiful thing about Jericho is he's always been able to reinvent himself. And one thing I'm thinking is maybe 1 week it's the list, 1 week it's the learning tree, 1 week it's the lion. Like all the different versions of him are coming back until he creates this one that sticks.
That's a good idea. That's actually a real good idea.
Come out next week with the light up jacket, and do all that shit. I think that's something that he can do, and it'll make sense. How about I throw this out at you? And I'm probably the only person in the world that wants this. How about Jericho with the Dark Order?
Oh.
Yeah, I think you're the
Dark Order.
I think you're the only one, Rick.
I think so.
I love the Dark Order guy.
I don't think Jericho could say the Dark Order, bud.
Yeah.
Well, can he save Darby Allin?
Oh, yeah, go there. Jesus. All right, next match: Andrade El Idolo versus Darby Allin.
This match was stupid.
This was one of the dumbest. Okay, this was the dumbest match on the card. I will say that, but I'm not really going to blame Darby Allin that much. I'm going to blame the referee. You're telling me you're going through the match, right? They fight through the crowd. You're not counting out any. You're not doing the 1, 2, nothing of that throughout the crowd. They finally get back in the ring, and about 10 minutes later into the match, Darby gets thrown out of the ring, and the ref gets back in and is like, well, I got to count. I got to count. You didn't count when they were in the fucking stands. What makes I was like, this pissed me off. I was messaging you guys. This ref cannot be serious right now. Are you joking with me?
Yeah.
Anyway, the match.
It's not New Japan. It's not New Japan. New Japan, they do the 20 count out.
Right.
20 count outside.
Oh, that didn't just bother me. I had to point that out real quick. But my thing is with this match, Darby, I'm getting sick of him getting thrown around like a rag doll. It's not wrestling. This is, to me, he's more of a jackass.
Yeah.
Like off the show. It's like, okay, throw me as hard as you fucking can into that barricade and see if something happens. Or throw me clear across the ring and see what happens. Like, that's not wrestling to me. And that's what's pissing me off about Darby Allin.
Listen,
it's ridiculous.
If he had pubes on his face, then it would be Jackass. That's the only thing missing from Jackass. But you're absolutely right. It's like, how is this guy the number one contender for the world heavyweight title?
And I knew during the pay-per-view points game, I knew I should have picked Darby. I know everybody else in the fucking world probably picked Darby Allin. I just, in my heart, I cannot. Andrade, for example, you go back to AEW to job to Darby Allin, the great Andrade, an amazing wrestler, and you go back to lose to him.
He had great matches with Rey Mysterio. Don't forget.
When Rey first started,
when Rey first started,
Andrade, But, and the Darby kicks out and then pins Andrade with his stupid, he walks him in and then flips him over and pins him.
Listen,
come on,
you just did a Rick Serrano the third. You picked with your heart. Don't you know when you pick with your heart, you're always gonna lose.
I figured that one out real quick, didn't I? I tried to go with my heart, man. It's just that. And now we're gonna
listen. Wait till we get to WrestleMania, bro. I'm picking with my heart.
Understandable. But guess we're gonna see Darby Allin versus MJF. So we'll get to the MJF match here in a little bit.
Yep.
Next match, we have FTR versus Cope and Cage for the Tag Team Championship. I thought this was a good match. Definitely, with Stokely being involved, sure. I don't think he needed to be involved as much as he was, but, it is what it is, whatever.
Yeah.
I thought this was good. I thought the story was working well. There was a bunch of, high spots going on with these two. Cope got busted open with the chair, bleeding all over the place. And it thrown.
But what's the story here?
That Cope is mad that FTR took him out, and then they brought him back, and then Christian Cage got to it with FTR's mothers, and now they're mad about that, and that's about it.
But I'm saying, is Cope done? Because everybody keeps talking about how Cope might be done.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I think with FTR, with FTR getting the win here, I don't think there is another match with FTR and Cope and Cage. Because how are you going to tell that story though?
Exactly. I feel like it's a wasted opportunity.
Right. Yeah.
And I feel like the only thing that can save this is if the Young Bucks face FTR and Cope and Christian get involved. And do the demolition thing, and then with the Rockers and the Hart Foundation, and now all three teams are gonna fight each other. That's the only way I see that happening. But what I'm starting to feel is that Cope is taking away the last years of Christian Cage, because Christian Cage doesn't have much time left in the ring, and I feel like Cope is taken away from that, and I don't want that to happen. I don't want it to be like, I can't work anymore. I'm not doing this. I'm done. So it's like, either we're gonna go push forward or not. Let Christian Cage go on and do his own thing.
Well, and I definitely could tell. I'm glad you said that, because I could definitely tell in this match this was more about Cope versus FTR than it was Cope and Christian versus FTR. Because Christian had his spots, but he wasn't near as involved as Cope was.
And that's the whole fucking career of Christian Cage.
Yeah.
Right.
Always playing the sidekick, and it's like, this guy can be a main eventer. He keeps you entertained in the ring, outside of the ring. And I don't know why everybody keeps treating him this way. Everybody hates Christian. Look at Chris. Chris is smiling. Go ahead, Barry. Hit it for him, man. He's getting happy. Look at him. He wants to hear it, scrub. Anyway.
Oh, man.
All right. What we got next, Clay?
All right. Now we got the TNT Championship Gauntlet match, or Casino Gauntlet match. Why do they always have to throw the casino in it?
I don't know.
Why do they just have a gauntlet match? Whatever, Tony Khan, not Diaz.
Tony's taking shots at you, Tony.
No, I wouldn't dare.
Listen, that was a shot. He said he looked right in the camera and said, "Tony Diaz."
No, I did not. Anyway, in this match, we had Ciampa, Rouge, Bandito, Mike Bailey, El Clone, Pac, Daniel Garcia, Anthony Bowens, Kevin Knight, and Wheeler Yuta. Here's my only thing with this match. You threw everybody else in the fucking Death Riders, but no Claudio. You even threw Wheeler Yuta in that fucking gauntlet match. You're telling me Claudio couldn't get a chance at that? What the fuck?
Speaking of always being treated the same,
Claudio.
same thing. Yes.
Exactly.
You
what
know?
the hell?
He's on fucking TikTok making fucking stupid puns and stupid jokes. The fuck is wrong? Like, get this guy into the main title picture, man.
Right? So what? He can't cut a promo. Neither can fucking Darby Allin. But hey,
All he has to do is wrestle, man.
He does. It's wrestling. We're the best wrestle. Well, fucking Claudio's one of your top 5.
Yep.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not.
Okay, there you go. Anyway, this casino this casino gauntlet match, it was all right for what it was. Like, honestly, it was a bunch of guys going out and doing what they do, having a good match, and the shock of a win of Kevin Knight winning the TNT Championship. I'm not against that. Yes.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good change. I really think Kevin Knight has been busting his ass since he's debuted in AEW. And you know what? Give this kid a shot. Why not? So I'm kind of happy for Kevin Knight.
But I will say this. The TNT title is being treated like the 24/7 title. And it's been happening since they started this fucking title. They got to figure out, are you going to have this title be respected or are you just going to pass it around? Because this is becoming like the 24/7 title where nobody holds it for more than a week.
Well, and I think it doesn't help that some guys like, Kyle Fletcher, Adam Cole has gotten hurt with the TNT belt.
Yep.
And then they have to dethrone it.
Yeah.
And I think it's not like a TNT curse or some things, but I feel like along with that is like injuries that happen with whoever's the TNT champion.
I feel like Cody cursed the TNT title.
He probably could have, yeah.
With
It is what it
that
is.
nickel-plated shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. All right, next match for the AEW Women's World Championship, Jamie Hayter versus Tekla. It was an all right match. No interference, which I really enjoyed. I was kind of glad that Tekla and Jamie had a solid matchup. But to me, there wasn't really a story with this. I feel like with Tekla, especially as champion, they're just throwing out wrestlers like Chris Statlander, like a Jamie Hayter, that don't really have a story going with Tekla. They just have a good match with her, and that's fine. But for me, especially, I've said it several times on the show, to me, to get invested into a match, you've got to have a good story with it.
Yeah.
And to me, I'm not going to get interested into a match if it's like, oh, well, we're just going to throw these two together and go.
Well, let me ask you a question then. Would you rather have your main women's title on a show with no story, or have something like Julia where she just doesn't show up on pay-per-views at all?
I'd rather have the match. I'd have my world champion on this card.
Right, exactly. So it's just like, we'll have the main title, then the match has to be great.
Right.
Right? If there's no story, the match has to be flawless. And I don't think this match had that because you don't have the star power.
Right.
So I think you're right in that aspect. But at the end of the day, we need to have these titles, but we need to also have good matches if you don't have the story.
Yes.
And that's one thing that AEW has, is that they put their titles on the line. There's titles at their pay-per-views.
Yeah. So Tekla retains here, and the Sisters of Sin come out with her and everything else like that, with the whole Tekla won by the bottom rope pull and everything like that. So Tekla retains. So I guess we'll see what happens from here.
Yep.
Next match, Will Ospreay versus Jon Moxley for the Continental Championship. This match started out hot. 2 hidden blades right back to back from Will Ospreay. I knew right then and there that Will wasn't going to win to start out, because it's like, you're going to build this whole rivalry with Jon Moxley and Will Ospreay, and then 2 hidden blades, because that's what I was worried about there for a minute, that Jon was going to get pinned. He didn't. Match went on. It was a good match. And There wasn't any blood, which was good for Moxley.
Yeah.
I feel like he is a better wrestler without the blood.
Yeah.
In my opinion. And these two went well, back and forth forever. They worked the neck, obviously, because of the whole story with how John broke Will Ospreay, tried to end his career, and it worked well. And some of those pile drivers, holy shit, Ospreay sold it well.
Yeah.
You know, and Moxley still gets the win and retains the Continental Championship. Ospreay is so upset that he lost. I'm thinking this rivalry is still going to go on. I hope it does, because it's got good stories with the Death Riders. You had United Empire come in with Will Ospreay, so I feel like that would help a lot with this whole thing, and I'm looking forward to more Will Ospreay versus Jon Moxley.
But I want to ask you the question: when is Will Ospreay going to win the big match? Yeah. Because it just seems like he doesn't win the big match. He has an impeccable record in AEW, by the way. It's like 53 and like 20 something or something like that. Like he has a great record, but he doesn't win the big matches that he's supposed to win, like the story enders. So like you said, I hope this continues so that he gets that big win. But this is a pay-per-view. He should have got the win here. And again, AEW, in a return match, he loses.
Yeah.
So it's just like, what are you doing? Why does Moxley always have to fucking win? That's why I was shocked when he lost this tournament matches, but he ended up fucking winning the whole fucking tournament.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, Claudio beat him? What the fuck? And then he ends up winning it anyway. So it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Next match for the Trios Championship, we had the Dogs versus Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong, and the returning Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh, Tony's favorite.
Yeah. They were in Vancouver. And who's from Vancouver? Kyle O'Reilly. Yeah. So it is what it is. The match was okay. I cannot get into Kyle O'Reilly. I can't get into Roderick Strong. It's just, they're not there anymore with me.
Yep.
The Dogs itself, it was all right. The whole match itself was, it was a regular trios match, and it should have happened. Like I said, get the titles on this card, but it wasn't, to me, it wasn't anything like, oh my gosh, you got to watch the Dogs versus the Conglomeration.
Why give the Dogs the titles?
Exactly. Just to drop them at the pay-per-view.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't get it.
And this is not the first time they've done that. They've done this before.
Yeah.
Right.
Somebody wins it on like Collision and then they lose it the next night.
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense to me. Going into this, though, I did not know that they were the Trios titles champions. The Dogs. I had no clue. So, sure, the Conglomeration wins the Trios titles. Let's see where they run with it.
Yep.
And, there we go. And the last match on the card, the main event for the AEW World Title, MJF versus Kenny Omega. This was a great match. Great main event. I got to say, MJF doing his usual devil shit versus the god of professional wrestling. I think they worked that out well.
Yep.
And they didn't feel like it was rushed. I felt like it was a perfect timing for this. MJF pandering to the crowd as usual, doing his usual shit. Kenny worked him well. I just thought this was an all-around good match. But like we've said, you had people returning like Will Ospreay. You had people returning like Chris Jericho. And same here. Kenny Omega loses to MJF in his return. I don't know. It's just, to me, with MJF getting the win, I don't feel like it helps either guy. I really don't, just because with Kenny, is like, I don't know how much time he's got left either.
Well, that's
because
true.
of his whole diverticulitis thing.
Look at you.
Yeah, I'm doing better.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Like flawlessly, Clay.
I'm
like
proud of
really.
myself.
Like, let's stop the show. Stop the fucking all the diverticulitis like off his tongue like nothing. Perfect.
Yeah. Thank you.
Let's sell Clay Cummings, ladies and gentlemen. Coming a long way. See what I did there?
I saw that. That was good. But yeah, thank you. There we go. But yeah, it was a good main event. It really was. So I was happy with it, even though it was 5 hours long. It was a good main event.
But here's the thing, man. It's like I believe I picked MJF to win this match because of my pick for Darby Allin. Right?
Yeah. That's why a majority of us picked him.
Yeah, because like Darby Allin winning and becoming #1 contender made it simple because Kenny Omega versus Darby. Like Tony Khan, I know right now is full erect right now. Where he's like, "Oh my God, I got one pillar versus the other pillar, and I got a pillar in my pants." It's just like it's insane, man. Because now, what does Kenny Omega do next?
See, that's the thing. I don't know. Go into it with Swerve, like that's my only guess. But they've already had.
We've seen that,
right?
You know?
Yeah. So, I guess we'll see. And that was your AEW Dynasty.
All right, so let's give it a overall rating. What do you guys think?
I thought it was a good show. I honestly would give it a B-.
I'm right there too. A B-. Yeah. It was a pretty decent show, but it was just too long. Jesus.
It was. And if you count 0 hour, like I said, this was a 5-hour show, and this is like 12:10 when I turned off the TV. I'm like, I got to go to work. It's like, damn.
Yeah, I mean, with these 5-hour shows, you might have to have a WWE 6 o'clock start time.
Yeah.
I will go with a B though. I thought it was a really entertaining show. I'll go B.
All right.
Elio.
Oh, it was a B.
Chris.
I'll go with a B-. But I did have kind of a idea with Kenny Omega.
Okay.
Maybe when it's Darby versus MJF, Kenny Omega comes in and helps out Darby win. Possibility.
That could happen.
Yeah.
To get revenge on MJF.
Yeah, but I don't honestly think Kenny will be involved. I think
the
way Tony Khan loves these two, MJF and Darby.
Yeah,
he's just gonna want both.
I mean, it just crossed the back of my mind right now, so I just haven't thought about that.
No,
there'd be a possibility.
It's not a bad idea. It's not a good idea, but no, you know why? It's because if you have Kenny give the rub to Darby, that takes away from Darby's whole shtick of the underdog shit. If he can't do it on his own, everybody's going to be like, well, yeah, he's 100 pounds. Of course he can't do it on his own. He needs a guy like Kenny Omega to help him. So the whole thing goes to shit. You need him to win it clean. You need him to do it on his own. And unfortunately, I think that's where we're headed, guys.
Might be.
Yeah. I did ask people, how would you rate AEW Dynasty on our TikTok page? And I said, did you find it awesome or you thought it was eh? And 77% of the people said it was awesome, and 23% of the people said eh. And at Abraham says, great show, just too predictable outcome of the matches. And I don't disagree with that. I do think a lot of the matches were predictable. I mean, I feel like I got a lot of them right, Elio?
These numbers are messed up because I didn't get everyone's picks when they kept adding matches.
How nice. When I get the majority of them right, now he doesn't know. The Dean who knows everything, who watches 72 hours of wrestling a week, doesn't know who I picked.
What the heck?
I love you, Elio, but
yes.
It's since your mic kept going. Yep.
That's what I've been doing while we've been going over the card. I've been calculating stuff.
Oh, there you go.
All right. Well, thank you for that.
He'll get it. I trust Elio.
Yeah, we all trust Elio. All right.
Yeah.
With that being said, it's time to take a quick pause for the cause. But when we come back, we got This Week in Wrestling and Wrestlemania predictions.
Hey guys, this is Hardcore Country Mickey James, and you are listening to Wrestling POV Podcast.
Hey, this is your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle. Listen to the Wrestling POV podcast. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Hi, I'm WWE superstar Charlotte Flair, also known as the Queen, and listen to Wrestling POV podcast and always do it with Flair. Woo!
What's up, wrestling fans? It is yours truly, Ruby Soho, and you're listening to Wrestling POV Podcast with the man, Tony Diaz.
What's going on, y'all? This is JC Mateo, and you're listening to the Wrestling POV Podcast with Tony Diaz, Rick Serrano, Clay, and Elio, New Mexico's #1 wrestling podcast.
And we are back in Fight Wrestling POV every Friday on iTunes, Spotify, Podbean, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Now, Tony's time to get This Week in Wrestling at WrestleMania predictions.
All right, let's. Which one you guys want to go with first?
Well, before we do that, I think Elio has something he wants to say about making a mistake last week.
I corrected your score from 4-2. You said it was 5-1, so I made that correction, sir.
Oh, yes, exactly. Thank you, Rock On. I feel like it was like fucking Bill and Ted just now. Just fucking like, yes, like exactly. Wild Stallions. Oh, 5-1 last week on the pay-per-view points game. Do you have the final numbers of this Dynasty pay-per-view points game?
I know. I will have them for you next week. So
all right. But I did good. I did the best.
You did well.
Thank you. That's what I do. Take it over. Clay's become the
That's
third wheel. All
you
of a sudden.
what you do.
Oh,
you see?
Oh.
Clay's trying to win today. 5-second shuffle. Let's go, Clay. You got
I need
this.
one.
All right. Well, this week in wrestling, did anybody watch NXT? Because I'm going to be honest, I did not. I had no care in the world to watch NXT. It's a struggle week in and week out, and this is the road to WrestleMania, guys. Why am I watching NXT? So let's just jump into SmackDown, shall we? Where we have Cody and Jelly Roll backstage. This ain't got nothing to do with anyone but you or Randy, right? That's what he says. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Why are you telling me that this ain't got nothing to do with anybody other than Cody and Randy, but you are inserting yourself in my business? Jelly Rolling. Listen, Clay, I know that's your guy.
He is, music-wise.
He is starting to get a little preachy, and it's getting a little annoying.
Yeah. A little too much.
Yeah, right? So I'm not with it. And then... Because why would we start with a wrestling match? Then we have Rhea's promo with Io Sky. I know you're angry. So am I. I want Jade tonight. Are you sure this is exactly what you want? I can deal with it. I can handle it. You're not fighting Jade tonight, Rhea. And that's not your girlfriend. It's okay. If she wants to fight her, she was fucking champion last year at WrestleMania. It's okay.
True.
Jesus Christmas. And then we get our first match where Miss Bliss defeated Bayley. Surprise, surprise. With a fucking roll-up.
No love at all.
No love at all. And then I'll tell you this. The Bellas not being there is not really doing anything because I get it. Nikki Bella is hurt, twisted her ankle, or whatever. And then the Bellas have the balls to say, this is it for them. I hope so.
Yeah. I do.
Please do. Then we had Drew McIntyre doing a prison promo, talking about Jacob Fatu. But, dude, you did the same shit last year at the funeral parlor with Damian Priest. And you had a Sin City street fight. And now you have an unsanctioned match against Jacob Fatu, so you do a prison promo. They're never going to know the difference. Prison and a funeral home are two different things. Wow. A Sin City street fight and an unsanctioned match is two different things. What's the fucking difference?
There's none.
None.
The name.
Jesus. And this is where things are just fucking, the worlds are colliding. We have Jacob Fatu backstage with MFT. And then who knocked your teeth out? Who the fuck knocked his teeth out? Why are we bringing this story back up?
Right?
I want to know who printed out his fucking shirt from 2 weeks ago. Fuck around and try us. Who did that? Then Royce Keys has a video package. And again, listen, I refuse to be defined by where I come from. Listen, why is it that every fucking black wrestler has to come from the hood?
That is true.
Why is it that every black wrestler that I've seen, majority of them, they're not a character, they are a style of where they grew up.
Mm-hmm.
They're stereotypes.
Why? Yeah. Why can't they be a character? Why is it always a stereotype of where they're from?
It's true.
Like we don't need that, and it's always the same thing. And I'm telling you, I'm being honest when I say this is my honest POV. It just seems redundant, and it also seems slightly kind of racist that it's always the same stereotypes here.
Yep.
I'm not defined by where I come from. Why can't he just be a badass? Right? Why can't he be a weightlifter and all that shit? Right? That's what they always want.
Well, why have a promo of Royce Keys a week before Mania? And you haven't seen shit of this guy since the Royal Rumble.
Exactly. No, he's only done like podcasts, and that's it.
Yeah. So why not wait till after Mania to have this thing going? Oh, wait. The fans won't remember this promo. Yeah. We'll wait till after Mania and then shoot another one.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Much. Pretty much.
Then we had another backstage segment with Carmelo Hayes, Matt Cardona, and Trick Williams. And the only good thing about this backstage was when Matt Cardona said, I'm sick of these guests acting like they own the place. Because, again, you have all these celebrities here, and they keep trying to make this TKO versus WWE thing a thing, and that's not it, man. No. That is not the path to go.
Oh.
I had a question because I saw this on TV. What's this club WWE that's going around?
Not a clue.
No clue.
No idea.
It was barely introduced, I think, on SmackDown, and they haven't brought it out yet. So it was just like a intro, or like an introduction commercial for that group.
Gotcha.
Anybody more confused than they were before?
Nope. I was just trying
to
Yeah. Then we had Royce Keys defeat Humberto Carrillo. But why did Humberto have so much offense?
No idea. Another guy we haven't seen for...
You jabron this guy week in and week out whenever he's available, and now he has some firepower to him against Royce Keys?
True.
Then we have Jelly Roll and Pat McAfee backstage, and Pat McAfee tells Jelly Roll, you don't belong here.
Jelly Roll just belongs just as much as Pat does.
Sir, you don't belong here either. No. And then what makes it worse is that Jelly Roll tries to act tough and pushes Nick Aldis. Yeah. Do we not know what Nick Aldis can do to Jelly Roll?
I don't think most fans know Nick Aldis, the wrestler.
Do we not know what Nick Aldis' wife, Mickey James, can do to Jelly Roll? Man, I wouldn't mind Mickey James doing something to me. You know what I'm saying? Journalistic purposes only, though.
Journalistic purposes.
Yeah,
that's right.
Then we have Royce Keys backstage, and we have Solo Sikoa. So right now, we've had 3 segments with Royce Keys, and since the Royal Rumble in one SmackDown episode.
As they making up for the fucking 2 months that they didn't have Royce Keys on.
But here's the other thing.
4 fucking times.
We have MFT with Jacob Fatu, but now we have MFT talking to Royce Key saying, I run SmackDown, and if you need anything, come see me. And then you got them with the Wyatts, and then on Raw you have them with the Usos. So it's just like, what the fuck are we doing?
Why is it still the Wyatts and MFT?
Yeah.
They got the fucking lantern back. What? Why again? What are we doing?
And then on SmackDown, don't they have a match?
This
coming
Yes.
Friday.
Yes. Yeah. Again.
Yep.
And then
makes no sense.
Then we have Pat McAfee's promo. Why is he talking about CM Punk?
Not a clue.
What does Cody and Randy Orton have to do with CM Punk? And the thing is, you are trying so hard to get people interested in night one of WrestleMania that you have a guy using TV time to shit on night 2 of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How are you selling tickets? Oh, wait.
You're not.
Pat McAfee goes out there and gives a 25% discount for the next 3 days for WrestleMania tickets. What about the jabronis that already bought thousands of dollars worth of tickets?
Yep.
They don't get a discount.
Guess not.
So if I went and bought my tickets for my family of 5, airplane tickets, hotel reservations, and WrestleMania tickets at full fucking price, and then a week before WrestleMania, you release 25% discount, I am telling you right now, I am going to spit on Triple H if I ever get within distance of him. How is that really a thing?
Name a time where that has ever happened.
Never.
Never.
But understand if you gave a 25% discount 3 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Not a week before.
What the fuck?
Week before.
Oh,
do you
man.
know how much TKO made last year with WWE?
How much?
You want to hear this?
No.
This number is fucking ridiculous. $1.6 billion.
I remember that, yes.
Billion.
Oh, God.
And they're worried
suffering for
about
money, though.
Exactly. 1.6 billion with a B. Billion.
Wow. That's crazy.
Do you know that if you was to make $1 million a year, if you did that for 1,000 years, you would be a billionaire.
That's crazy.
Just to let you know how that works. For 1 year, you're making $1 million. If you do that every year for 1,000 years, you would make almost as much as TKO made in 1 year from the WWE.
Yep.
Let that sink in.
That makes
How
you
much
sick.
the difference is, man.
For this
And-
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, for this bullshit WrestleMania that they're throwing out there, I would have said right now, if you're only selling these tickets for 25% off, you might as well make the whole fucking pay-per-view free on ESPN and ESPN2 for everybody and their brother to watch this. If they wanted to. But fuck. Oh, I'm sorry. We just made $1.6 billion last year. God forbid, we give something away for other people.
Well,
Shit.
Here's the other thing, Clay.
Mhm.
It's not ESPN. It's actually ESPN proper.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
For the first hour of WrestleMania, you can watch it for free on ESPN proper.
Yeah. What the fuck is that?
It's not just regular ESPN like you buffoons be watching. It's ESPN proper.
It's Tony's ESPN, right?
Let me get my cup of tea. Hold on.
You
I'll
have
be
to
right
have
back.
some tea and have your pinky up while you're fucking watching that.
Fucking ESPN proper. And
Good
so
Lord.
so Pat McAfee goes on and then he's talking about the audience. All right, shut your fat ass up and trying to be like The Rock. And it's just like, dude, you are what everybody says LA Knight is. Everybody just says that LA Knight is a ripoff of Stone Cold and The Rock. No, Pat McAfee is trying to be The Rock so fucking bad these last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
Well, then, especially on his show when he brings out the WWE title and talking shit about Cody, I just don't know. I'm like, Pat, no.
And then Cody interrupts him. And he calls out Pat for talking about Randy Orton in the Attitude Era. Like, dude, he wasn't part of the Attitude Era.
No.
But then this is the part that irritates my soul, guys. He says, if Orton loses this match, we will never see Pat McAfee again.
Yeah, that's in the stipulation.
It's so fucking stupid, guys. Because Pat McAfee has nothing to do with Randy Orton and Cody.
Nope.
And then, of course, why not? Randy Orton takes out Jelly Roll. And then Pat and Orton take out Cody. And then Pat takes the belt.
Mm-hmm.
He's holding the World Heavyweight title around his shoulder.
Yeah.
Tony,
Stupid.
let me ask you again. What is it? Why is it that wrestlers are not acting like old school wrestlers? Because you wouldn't see a guy holding the belt that doesn't deserve it.
No, I don't know why they're doing this. It's to me, it's not working. It's not working with Pat McAfee, and then, like you said, him holding the belt. It's like
blasphemous.
It's if they had a history together, him and Randy Orton. Maybe I could see why he did that.
Mm-hmm.
But they have no history together.
No.
None.
No.
They just put this thing together to make Randy Orton more of a heel, and they didn't need it. They didn't need it. They didn't need Pat to do that.
Yep.
Randy Orton was doing fine by himself.
I was super excited about this match when Orton turned on Cody. No sign of Pat McAfee. It was just Cody and Randy.
Yeah.
And I was super psyched for this. And I'm telling you right now, I am one of the biggest Pat McAfee fans you will ever meet. But as soon as that got involved and saw the road down that line, I was not hyped for this match no more.
Yep. No.
Truly is not.
And then we get Jacob Fatu defeating Tama Tonga. Okay.
Yeah.
And then Drew attacks Jacob Fatu. Another brawl. And then we got an ESPN Unlimited app plug from R-Truth and Danhausen. All right.
Yep.
And by the way, Danhausen is going to be with John Cena as a host. He'll be around for that. So,
yeah.
Sami Zayn's promo. I have always tried to give you myself. Well, we don't consent to that.
No.
You have no consent to give me yourself, Sami Zayn. Get the fuck away from me. And then he's going to say, I know there's some people booing. No, motherfucker. The whole building was booing your ass. And then you're begging for your ride or die fans to cheer. Bro, they're not cheering.
Nobody.
No, when
he said,
there's no ride or die fans there.
I like when he said, I don't know why you're booing me.
Yeah.
I can name about 5 things why they're booing you, Sammy.
Yeah. Then we had Trick and Little Yachty interrupt, and then Trick Williams defeats Matt Cardona. Why are we having this match? I don't know. Even worse, why are we having Danhausen fighting Kit Wilson? It was funny where he cursed him, and then he's hit him with the pyro and beat him in the match with his kick to the head, and just like, all right. Is Danhausen losing some steam here, guys?
No,
I
don't think so.
He does still get a good pop.
Yeah. All right. Well, for me, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to get cursed. Danhausen's amazing. I love you, Danhausen. Keep doing what you do.
Yeah.
And then Jade defeated Io, and a lot of people had a problem with this. That Jade defeated Io clean. It's the fucking champion.
She's the champ.
Yeah.
What? Why would you go into Mania and having her lose to Io?
Exactly.
Makes no sense.
Because there are some stupid fucking people out there. And then we got Monday Night Raw. And before I start with Monday Night Raw, Shane McMahon was at the Yankees game.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I saw that.
And he wasn't in a booth or anything. He was in the bleachers.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Tony and I have sat in the bleachers before. We've been at Yankee Stadium a lot of times. That's not a safe space for a billionaire.
No.
So put that out there. The bleacher creatures are different monsters, especially in the Bronx.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people. He was on his phone a lot, so he must have been fucking like, guys, did you get me on camera yet? Get me the fuck out of here. But how do we start off Monday Night Raw? With a recap. We got Roman Reigns and CM Punk, and then Reigns just says that this message has been approved by the OTC. What the fuck?
Right.
What the fuck?
NWO.
Yeah, and then we have another recap of Brock and Obafemi.
Uh-huh.
And then we get Triple H and Adam Pearce in the ring. Why is Triple H there?
To keep the peace.
That's what I was asking. Why did he have to be there for?
Makes no sense at all.
It doesn't say anything. But we were told by Adam Pearce that they're going to sign the contract separately. And then Paul Heyman interrupts and calls Brock Lesnar out. And then we get that this match is going to be on ESPN proper. So Brock Lesnar is going to open up WrestleMania Night 2 for free on ESPN. Because he wants to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, that's the only reason. And that's the only reason why his first segment was on Raw, is to get him to go home.
So you can go
As
home.
a wrestler, aren't you supposed to, like, once you've had your match, aren't you supposed to stay and watch the other matches?
Not Brock Lesnar.
Not Brock Lesnar.
Again, if you don't know this
that's what I'm saying.
Well, Elio, if you don't know this about Brock Lesnar, apparently you can get away with sexual assault. I mean, allegedly. I'm sorry, allegedly. You can get away with that. Like, you don't have to ask for permission. You can just do whatever the fuck you want. Allegedly. But then we have Paul Heyman come out, interrupts, calls Brock out. Brock signs the contract, and the crowd is chanting, Oba, Oba. And then Brock Lesnar grabs the mic, and I'm like, oh, he's going to say something interesting. You won't even know his name after this weekend. And this is why this is why Brock doesn't talk. This is why they don't give Brock Lesnar a microphone. And then we get another video package where the Vision and I Show Speed lock in and let's train, and we have a Rocky Balboa fucking type of no, not even anything close to Rocky Balboa.
No.
All right, it was more like Rocky and fucking Bullwinkle. All right, because that was, come on, guys, that was good. That was good.
That was good.
That was good.
I know. I'm aging myself, but that was pretty good, man. Rocky and Bullwinkle. This is off the top of the dome, guys. But guys, how pathetic was that training video with I Show Speed?
So stupid. It's so stupid.
And then by the end of it, he's like, "Yeah, I'm ready, bro." You were just saying that you don't want to fight them. That you didn't mean to do those things.
He's been saying this whole time that, I didn't mean to do that. I was like, what? No.
You did one suplex.
No. Yes. Whoop-de-fucking-do, show.
Oh, my God.
Whatever you want to call yourself. I don't even know, dude.
And he got his WWE merch already.
Of course he does.
The W in show is the WWE logo, so I Show Speed. So.
Aha! I got so creative.
Yeah. Hey, listen, it's a better shirt than Jacob Fatu's.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
They use all 2 brain cells for I Show Speed, so they couldn't do anything else with Jacob. Lyra Valkyria defeats Charlotte. This match didn't start until 21 minutes into the show, by the way. Bailey helped Lyra get this win. All right.
Oh, so Lyra can get a win, but Bailey can't. I see.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Against Charlotte, by the way. Lyra can beat Charlotte, but Bailey can't beat Bliss.
Right.
All right.
Whatever.
LA Knight and the Usos are backstage, and MFT interrupts. And now we're going to have a 6-man tag match.
I asked myself, why is MFT on Raw?
Made no sense.
I had the same question.
It's just, why were you guys there?
No, made no sense at all.
Speaking of making no sense, Hulk Hogan's Real American documentary on Netflix. 4 episodes. Really?
Really?
And then fucking Cody is doing commentary on it. And fucking Eric Bischoff, who, by the way, so we got, you're worried about showing blood and cursing on Netflix, but you show an ad where Eric Bischoff talks about being high. That's part of the fucking ad? Come on, bro. So stupid.
Very.
And then we have Stephanie Vaccare's interview. But wait, Stephanie Vaccare can't cut a fucking promo. So every time we call her to the ring to do an actual promo, we interrupt it with a fucking brawl. Another pull apart with Liv Morgan, who, by the way, looks like she went to Coachella and just didn't sleep. Guys,
and Kathy Kelly got knocked out in this one.
Yeah, she did. She got knocked on her ass. Now, guys, everybody's saying that this is the best story going. And I can't understand why people are saying this. Am I missing something?
No.
Because I feel like the story is missing from this.
There's the whole rivalry story-wise, and there's nothing there. Besides Liv Morgan calling her mama trash and a bitch and this and that. This is all I've gotten. And Stephanie's like, oh, I'll see you, Mania. And that's the fucking story. And then they brawl.
And why is Liv
rivalry.
acting psycho? Why is she acting psycho?
I know, right?
Not a clue.
She didn't call her mom a whore or anything like that. No, you did that, Liv.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Then we got Io backstage, and she's interrupted by the Kabuki Warriors, and then Io's going to fight Kairi Sane later on. Okay.
Sure.
Then we have the Usos and LA Knight defeat MFT. So we went right back to yeeting.
Yep.
They
Change
have
the music back. And...
Right back. Oh, it's just us now. It's not just me, it's just us now.
Aha, there you go.
Gotcha.
It's
So
different.
now, Jimmy, who was all about not yeeting, is now yeeting.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Tama Tonga appears during the match. Solo asks him, "Where were you?" And that was such a distraction that it led to a loss for the MFTs. So because Tama Tonga wasn't on Raw because he's on SmackDown, you're mad at him now? That's the gist? That's the problem we're starting with them now?
Guess so.
And then we're going to have MFTs versus Wyatt's on SmackDown again. And then we have the Pat McAfee recap.
Yep.
And then we have a Gunther promo. But wait, he barely even talks because Seth Rollins and him brawl again. And then Rollins, tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. Wants to know so badly why you were attacking him. And then Gunther's response is, I'm solving Heyman's problems, but you're pissing me off. Oh.
What?
Oh. So Seth Rollins is pissing you off, so you're having a match with him at WrestleMania. That makes no sense. Oh, man. And then we have another demon teaser. And then we have Dom backstage. Now, why is Adam Pearce saying, I got 2 things for you. Your dad deserves to be in that match, and you versus the demon is what you deserve. Why is he talking about Ray? And the only reason why, Tony, I think he was bringing up Ray is because a lot of people are saying Ray doesn't deserve to be in this fucking title match.
Or they listen to the show.
They definitely listen to the show. Because
Yep.
why is Adam Pearce saying, oh, first of all, your dad deserves to be in that match? And if I was down, I'm like, who the fuck is talking about my dad right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I get it. Dom ended up saying, well, my father is going after my Intercontinental title. But again, why are we bringing this up?
No clue.
Just so Adam, like he led him so Adam Pearce can end up saying your dad deserves to be there because a lot of people are saying he doesn't deserve to be in this match.
He doesn't.
Then we have Kairi Sane defeat Io Sky because Asuka, stay with me on this one, because Asuka attacks Io and then Rhea comes out and misses a headbutt. And then Jade takes out Rhea, and then Io takes out Jade, and then Io takes out Kairi, and the ref checks on Io, goes up to Asuka, and takes out Io again. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Because there's a fucking kerfuffle going on here.
Yeah.
By the way, who was it that said kerfuffle that I sent you guys the video?
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn fucking Michaels. The Heartbreak Kid. Fucking Michael Hickenbottom. Fucking, yeah. And, so kerfuffle. It was a kerfuffle. And,
spell it, Sean.
Bro, Sean can't even look straight. Look me in the eye first, Sean.
He goes deer and duck hunting. I tell you.
At the same time.
Yeah, at the same time.
Using the same gun too. He got 2 scopes on that shit. What we got next? I'm going to hell. All right. I'll fucking take it. Y'all with me.
Right along with you.
Exactly. And then, guys, wait a second. Raw got better. I promise you. It didn't. AJ Lee and Becky Lynch have a video package.
No way.
The Raw before WrestleMania.
Damn.
And then Triple H is out there again, and we got to play his music with Adam Pearce and Obafemi Arise, and then Paul Heyman is back
without Brock Lesnar.
With no Brock. Yeah,
with no Brock Lesnar because he left already.
He left already.
Yep.
And then Paul Heyman again. You're shitting on the show by saying this is the true main event. No, motherfucker, because the true main event will not be on ESPN proper. It would not be. That just
for free.
Does it for free.
Yep.
And then Paul Heyman, my door will always be open for Obafemi. What?
Right.
No, stay away from him.
I say the leech is gonna jump.
Yeah. And then Obafemi had a good promo. But it was a little too long. But him saying I am the one, that was great. I thought that was great. And then that's a good t-shirt right there.
A good promo.
Yeah, it was good. I just felt like it was a little bit too long. But again, this whole segment was too long. But I think I would think it was a great promo by Obafemi, who shows you he can do everything.
Yeah.
Yep. But not sign the contract is one of them.
Yeah, he didn't sign the contract, by the way.
Yeah.
And probably the worst moment. I want to tell you this. This is worse. You know what? This might be a post. This is worse than anything Jillian Hall did. Because Jillian Hall was a joke. Everybody knew Jillian Hall knows that she can't sing.
Yeah.
Why is Liv Morgan singing?
This was horrible.
This was bad.
If you actually call it,
it was a Britney Spears ripoff.
Britney Spears wannabe is exactly what I put in my notes.
Auto tune.
A fucking music video. With no story or anything. It's just a fucking music video.
Yep.
That was just
Raw.
on Monday Night Raw before WrestleMania after she attacked Stephanie McHare.
Mm-hmm.
Just a fucking random. And let me tell you this. I know I've said this a 1,000 times on the show. I've been singing since I'm 5 years old. I went to LaGuardia Performing Arts High School, the #1 performing arts high school in the country as a vocal major. Everybody that can sing would have been like, why the fuck are you chewing gum while you're supposed to be singing?
Mm-hmm.
She looks like a fucking cow, and no, before y'all come after me, he's talking about her weight. No, I'm talking about the way she fucking chews gum.
That's
like
obnoxious, dude.
Fucking cow.
Yep.
Fucking. Like, stop, bro. This was terrible.
This was
horrible.
Bad.
Horrible.
Yeah.
And then Triple H got Mr. Kennedy fired for chewing gum, but Liv Morgan can fucking do it all the fucking day.
Mm-hmm.
I
heard a certain theme song when I was watching that video. That's on our list.
Could be.
You know you want me. She's like sliced bread. That's whose voice I heard while that video was going.
What song is that?
It's Julian Holstein.
Oh, God.
You've been cursed.
Elio, you know what, Elio?
Yeah.
You've been cursed.
Thank you, Elio.
I could have had Chris going on for another 17 minutes of saying, what song are you talking about? And he would have had to explain it. And I still would have been like, what are you talking about? You know what? Listen, what's your name? Barry? Barry, I need you to just edit this out and just make it seem like something happened, okay? Anyway, but guys, just know that you can get the Triple H skull mask.
Oh, God.
I saw that.
That a side character wore that's autographed for fucking an auction.
Yeah.
So who's not a Triple H worn mask?
No,
the side guy.
What?
So this whole Raw, we saw Triple H twice.
Mm-hmm.
The advertising Triple H's fucking skull, and then Triple H being on Stephanie McMahon's podcast. How fucking arrogant you have to be to put yourself in there for fucking and I don't want to hear. Oh, he probably didn't know. Bullshit.
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 The only one that didn't know was Road Dogg. That guy.
I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
Bullshit.
Javon Evans and Dragon Lee defeat Rusev and JD McDonough. And then Rusev attacks everybody after the match. And then Rey Mysterio comes out as slowly as fucking possible and gets taken out. Then Penta comes out and gets taken out. Then Javon gets taken out. And then JD gets taken out. And Rusev stands tall at the end of it. And you know what that means.
Rusev's not winning.
He's not winning shit.
No.
Rusev just Mosca'd himself, man. He's not winning shit.
No.
Adam Pearce is backstage, and Danhausen interrupts and demands to speak with John Cena. And Pearce says he'll be at WrestleMania, so we're gonna have a John Cena and Danhausen experience at some point. And then the piece de resistance. We have Roman Reigns' promo. He comes out. He says, Sacramento, acknowledge me. And then CM Punk comes out. So the same shit you did last week.
Yep.
New York City, acknowledge me. Now, the week before WrestleMania, the last Monday Night Raw before WrestleMania, you have the showdown promo between CM Punk and Roman Reigns. And what do? They apologize to each other, and they tell each other that they're jealous of each other.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's all I put in my notes for this.
They have been brawling for week after week after week, and they've been listening to the show. They said, hey, listen, you've been complaining about all the video packages, all the brawls, all of this nonsense that's been on the music videos. So we're going to give you what you don't want. We're going to give you another promo without a brawl. We're going to give you an apology. CM Punk sincerely apologized for talking about Sika. The guy that he talked about when Jimmy and Jey Uso couldn't get over it, but they got over it 2 weeks ago because now they're fighting I Show Speed. Okay. So now you're over it. Yep. And then he apologized, and then he says, I'm jealous of you, Roman, because I wasn't in a royal family. I didn't get this stuff that you got. And then Roman is jealous of CM Punk because he doesn't have the relationship with the fans that he does, except the fans are chanting OTC at the top of their lungs. So that doesn't make sense. No. None of this makes sense.
I was going to say none of this made sense.
No.
But Triple H says it makes dollars, right, TKO?
This was the worst Raw go-home show for Mania ever.
Ever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Listen. And the thing is, I've been to a Raw go-home show right before WrestleMania. It was Undertaker and Shane McMahon, and they fucking went crazy. And comparing this to that is not even close.
There's no comparison at all.
No.
And that was Shane
close.
and Undertaker.
No.
And it was better than this shit.
Yep.
Guys, WrestleMania's in trouble.
Ugh.
And we've had a lot of comments on our TikTok page at wrestling.pov.pod saying they're going to skip WrestleMania. I don't remember seeing that many comments. And guys, I know I said this last week too. I'm on the fence still. I don't know if I can sit through it. I'm telling you, I sat through Monday Night Raw livid of how bad. It's so bad that I'm getting pissed off watching it. My wife is like, "Why are you watching this?" I'm like, "Because I have to." But I don't want to. I don't want to watch this.
It's gonna be a struggle.
Time is the most valuable thing we own in life, and I'm wasting it away watching this crap. It's crap, guys.
Yeah.
But this is why we do
what we do.
Let's get into the WrestleMania pay-per-view points game.
All right. I
God.
got the card in front of me. WrestleMania Night 1. These matches are not in order, so please do not shoot the messenger. Or, you know what, at this point, please do. So I don't... Oh, hey.
Barry, put the gun down. Put the fucking gun down, Barry.
Oh, boy.
Aim for my head, Barry.
I'm dodging all these bullets, motherfucker. You can't ever catch me. Anyway. Damn. All right. First match I have is the 6-man tag team match. The Vision, Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and I Show Speed versus the Usos and LA Knight.
It's on to you, Clay.
Oh, boy. I'm going to go with the Usos and LA Knight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chris.
Usos and LA Knight.
Rick.
So, first of all, this is on ESPN proper, by the way. So, here's the dilemma here. I said I'm going to pick all the Triple H's guys to win this match. The problem is LA Knight is on the team. So I do have a feeling, though, that I Show Speed is going to turn on Logan Paul and Austin Theory. So I'm going to go with the Usos and LA Knight.
Elio.
I like the Usos and LA Knight.
Same here, the Usos and LA Knight.
Okay. We got that one. All right. Next match. In an unsanctioned match, Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre.
Chris is on to you.
I'm gonna go for Jacob Fatu.
Okay. Rick.
Drew is doing his movie. That doesn't mean that Jacob can't lose because we all know what Triple H does. Oh, they're predicting that Drew is going to lose because he's going to do his movie. Well, watch what I do. But I'm gonna go with Jacob Fatu. He needs a win.
Yeah, he does. Elio.
Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, I'm also going Jacob Fatu. Clay.
I'm with you. I'm going Jacob Fatu. All right. Next match. Damn it, I lost the card. All right, there it is. For the Women's World Championship, Stephanie Vaquer versus Liv Morgan.
I'm going Triple H guy, Liv Morgan.
Wow. Elio.
Liv Morgan.
I'm gonna go Stephanie Vaquer. Clay.
Okay. This one's tough because it could go either way, but I'm gonna go with this whole new music video now. You know, she's got the spotlight on her. She's got the Triple H rub. I'm going Liv Morgan.
Chris.
Yeah.
I'm going Stephanie Vaquer.
Okay.
And I'm guaranteeing Liv Morgan will be on Good Morning America.
No, right. Chewing her gum.
Watch my music video.
Right.
Oh, God.
Just watch it. It's great.
Yeah. Next match for the Women's Intercontinental Championship, AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch.
Elio, it's on to you.
Becky Lynch.
It's on to me. I'm going to go. Oh, boy. This is a tough one. I'll go AJ Lee. AJ Lee. Clay.
I'm also going AJ Lee.
Okay. Chris.
AJ Lee.
Rick.
Triple H guy, Becky Lynch.
It is true. All right.
It is.
Yeah. Next match, a fatal four-way Women's Tag Team Championship match. The Irresistible Forces, which is Nia Jax and Lash Legend, versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria, versus the Bella Twins.
See, I was gonna go with Bayley and Lyra, but I think I'm gonna stick with Nia Jax and Lash. I think they're gonna retain. Clay.
You know, this one's tough for me because at first I was going to pick the Bellas, all honestly, just because of how they're coming back. They want to win the tag titles before they retire. But with the whole injury thing, I don't know if that's going to happen now.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm with you. I'm going to go ahead and pick Nia and Lash to retain.
Chris.
Kind of agree with that, but I'm not going with the Irresistible Forces. I'm actually going Charlotte and Alexa.
Okay.
Rick.
See, I have got it down to Irresistible Forces in Charlotte and Bliss, but because Triple H loves Charlotte and Bliss, but I don't think they're really Triple H guys. So I'm going to go with Charlotte and Bliss, Triple H guys. I wanted to pick Nia and Lash, but that's my heart wanting to pick Nia and Lash.
Elio.
I'm going to go with Charlotte and Alexa.
You see what's happening here, right? My boy Elio's learning.
I'm picking up. I'm seeing what's going on here.
All right. Next match, Seth Rollins versus Gunther.
It's on to you, Clay.
Look, I don't even understand why this rivalry is a thing. I never will. I'm just going to go Gunther.
Oh, wow. Okay. Chris.
I wanted to go Gunther, but I think Seth Rollins is going to squeeze out a win like towards the end. So Seth Rollins.
Rick.
So you're telling me Gunther retired Goldberg, John Cena, AJ Styles. He was supposed to retire Ray. He's allegedly supposed to retire Brock Lesnar. So surely he's going to beat Seth Rollins. No, he's not. And don't call me Shirley. It's Seth freaking Rollins for the win because he's a Triple H guy.
Yep. He's Triple H's number one guy.
Yes. tiny pecker.
So you know. So you know he's definitely. Oh wait, Elio, it's on to you.
Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I'm going Seth Rollins too.
Okay. I don't know. I find it hard to believe, like Rick said, you're going to retire all these people and have this momentum and then just lose to Seth.
He lost to Jay, bro.
That is true. That's before. Well, that was before the John Cena and AJ, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. And the main event of night one for WrestleMania: Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton with Pat McAfee for the WWE Championship. If Orton loses, McAfee will leave the professional wrestling business forever.
Chris, it's on to you.
Randy Orton with McAfee interrupting.
Rick.
So somebody's getting kicked in the head.
Mm-hmm.
The problem I'm having here is that fucking stipulation.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have even added that.
That stipulation ruins everything. Because the logical thing here is to pick Randy Orton.
Mm-hmm.
But because Triple H is booking this, logic goes out the window. So I'm picking the Triple H guy, Cody Rhodes.
Okay.
Elio, it's on to you.
I'm going Randy Orton.
Yeah, it's hard to pick with this one only because of that damn stipulation.
Yep.
That makes no sense.
It doesn't make sense. That's just the thing.
No,
and you got Pat McAfee. Is he really not going to show up ever again in WWE? No.
By the way, it's being rumored that at Backlash, it's going to be Randy Orton and Pat McAfee versus Jelly Roll and
Cody. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go Randy Orton. Clay.
Okay. Just for that, like everybody said, the whole Backlash rumor. I'm sorry, Pat McAfee is not gonna not show up in wrestling.
Yeah.
Ever again. There's just with that stipulation, that right there just shows that Randy Orton's gonna win this title.
Yep.
There is no way that you're gonna go through all this with Pat McAfee, t-shirts and all this shit, and then not have Randy win for Pat to leave. And then what? Randy Orton just turns babyface again for whatever?
Yep. That's why we do
what we do.
Exactly. So I'm
just enjoy the show.
That's hard to.
Well, that's why he was here on Monday night. He should be able to enjoy the show.
Yeah. So I'm going Randy Orton for his 15th world title. All right.
To beat Triple H, by the way. Just put that out there.
Yeah. All right. We're talking about now WrestleMania Night 2. These matches are not in order, so again, please don't shoot the messenger. Damn.
Well, we know which one the first one is on ESPN proper.
Exactly.
Right.
But this match is in order. We have Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar.
It's on to you, Clay.
Look, if you do not have Obafemi win this match at all, this is, to me, Triple H would go down as the worst booker in wrestling history. Not just in WWE, in wrestling history. If you don't see the crowd pop for Obafemi these last few weeks, the ruler is here. Brock is out the fucking door this coming year. You have got to have Obafemi win. So I'm going all my money in on Oba.
Chris.
Oba.
Rick.
Play, I'll loan you $10 because Brock Lesnar is winning this match. And remember what they said to Jack Sparrow: "You are the worst captain I've ever heard of, or the worst pirate I've ever heard of, but you have heard of me." Right? So Triple H, you're the worst booker I ever heard of, but you have heard of me, right? I got 2 words for you. Enjoy the show. That's 3 words, you stupid idiot. I'm going with Brock Lesnar, Triple H guy.
Oh, boy.
Elio, it's on to you.
I don't know. I'm going Obafemi.
Yeah.
I want Brock.
Yeah. No, I got to go Obafemi, man. You can't hype this kid too much and then all of a sudden just say, fuck it.
He already left Brock Lane once or twice.
Yeah.
On Raw.
Brock has not laid him out yet. Let that sink in.
That's true. But you cannot do this to Obafemi. You might as well just release him after he loses to Brock, if that's the case. Because
let him go to AEW.
His momentum is fucked.
Yep. Become TNT champ and lose it the next week.
No shit. Perfect example. Which I'm not blaming all the bookers for this one, but Keith Lee, you had the momentum of that dude, and they just
carrying cross.
Yep, carrying cross. Same thing.
Big time.
This guy, Dijakovic.
Oh,
Dominic Dijakovic, yeah. And you just fucking dropped the ball. Anyway, next match for the six-pack ladder match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Penta versus Javon Evans versus Dragon Lee versus JD McDonough versus Rusev versus Rey Mysterio.
Chris, on to you. Rick.
I'm going with Penta, and I'll tell you why I'm going with Penta. Because Penta just announced that Raw is going to be in South America coming up this summer. So Penta is going to be the Intercontinental Champion when they go to South America.
Yep. Okay. Elio.
Penta.
I'm also going Penta. Clay.
I'm going to make it a safe bet. I'm going Penta. So
he needs to.
He does, and I'm thinking also, like, what if, for some stupid fucking reason, Rey Mysterio wins this ladder match? That's my second pick in this. But I'm like, seriously, they cannot do this to Penta either.
Yeah,
please, good
but
Lord.
They better not turn him heel either.
No,
like beating up Rey or whatever to get the match.
No. Anyway. Next match for the WWE Women's Championship, Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley.
Rick, it's on to you.
I got to go with Triple H guy, Rhea Ripley.
Elio.
Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, I'm going Rhea Ripley. Meechin and BFAB, they're probably going to try to interfere, but Rhea's going to overcome.
EIEIO will be
there. EIEIO will be there,
yeah.
So I'm going Rhea. Clay.
Yep.
I'm definitely going Rhea on this one. Jade and her group has had the upper hand throughout this whole rivalry. And like, Wave said, Super Rhea Hogan is going to defy the odds and win her WWE Women's Championship. So I'm going Rhea Ripley.
All right. Chris.
Rhea Ripley.
Mommy.
Sure. Next match for the United States Championship, Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams.
Elio, it's on to you.
So this when I was reading that they're talking about doing a double turn in this match.
Oh, really?
Oh.
I'm gonna Sami just won. I'm gonna have to go with Sami Zayn. Because we all know he's not going to lose that title anytime soon.
Well, I hate the guy so much. It's like almost like a Darby Allin effect. I'm going Trick Williams.
Holy crap.
I'm going Trick Williams.
Wow.
He's got momentum too. Why break that? Why break that to please Sammy Hogan?
That's true. That's true.
Clay.
He likes his lemon peppers.
I'm sorry. As much as I don't want to see it, I'm going to do the opposite I did because Darby kind of screwed me on AEW Dynasty. So I'm going to go with Sami Zayn. I don't want to see it, but he just won the belt and he's on this momentum too. And I feel the same way also of the whole, like I said about Oba. If you have Trick lose to Sammy, where does he go?
Mm-hmm.
Where does this character how does this character come back from that? But it's Sammy Hogan. So I'm going Sami Zayn.
All right, Kurt.
I'm going for Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
He's worked a long time trying to get title, and then bites it at the end. He loses. So for him getting this title, he deserves it that's a little bit of a run.
Mm-hmm.
Rick.
I will tell you this. The only thing Trick Williams is going to win is the entrance of both nights. I think he's going to have the best entrance of the night. He's going to have one of the biggest pops. I am going with Sami Zayn, another Triple H guy.
Jeez.
There you go. All right. Next match, the Demon, Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio.
The Demon, for sure. Can't have him lose coming back like that. Clay.
No, 100% agree. The Demon, Finn Balor. Why bring this whole thing back and then have the Demon lose to all of people? Dominic Mysterio.
It's true.
Make no sense. So I'm going Finn Balor. Finn Balor.
Oh, whoa, that was close.
Chris.
I've been waiting for the Demon Finn Balor to come back for a while now, and a lot of fans have been waiting. So, without a doubt, Demon Finn Balor.
Rick.
Listen to what you say, Clay. It makes no sense.
That's true.
It makes no sense. So you know what that means. Triple H guy, Dominic Mysterio, the mega champion, is going to beat the Demon Finn Balor.
Elio.
I'm going Finn Balor.
By the way, I'm saying this, but people, look at how they've treated Finn Balor. They hate this man.
I know, right?
they do not respect this man at all.
No. It shows majorly. I will agree 100% with that. And last, but certainly not least, the main event of night 2, CM Punk versus Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship.
It's on to you, Clay.
Oh, jeez. This could be definitely either way, because both of them are kind of Triple H boys, as Rick would say. But I got to go with my heart. And not necessarily do I want to see this, but it is what it is. I'm going to go with Roman Reigns.
Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Chris.
I mean, the animosity between them both against each other and the NBS. I'm going with CM Punk for the reason that this is his first big title reign. He never had it when he was in WWE before, and he needs a run on this, which is going pretty good. But to defeat Roman would be tremendous and like an accolade he can have.
All right, Rick.
They are predicting that every Samoan is going to be in this match. They are predicting that everybody's going to make a return to this match. I heard The Rock, Cena could make an appearance. Who knows who's going to help? But my thing is, who's going to help out CM Punk in this match if they come and make a return? I don't know. I don't see anybody coming out in CM Punk's aid. With that all being said, I got to go with the number one Triple H guy, Roman Reigns.
Elio.
I'm going to have to go Roman Reigns.
Wow.
Okay.
See, I want to go Roman Reigns, and it's only because I want to go with I wanted to go with CM Punk only because he got jabroned last year.
Yep.
At WrestleMania. So I mean, is he really going to get jabroned 2 years in a row?
It's Triple H.
But it's Triple H.
He doesn't like CM. He does not like
Phil
Brooks
he don't.
all.
He don't. He'll convince him somehow to be like, it's going to be good. It's going to be epic if we do it this way. So I'm going to go Roman Reigns, unfortunately.
All right. And that is WrestleMania Night 2.
All right. Yeah. So I guess looking forward to it with a question mark.
Yay.
Big fat question mark. at the end.
All right, so I guess that's it for the show.
I will say this.
go
I
ahead.
do want to say this. I would, instead of watching WrestleMania Night 1 and 2, I would rather sit down next to Brock Lesnar and CM Punk and simultaneously flick their extra lip meat.
With that being said, make sure you tune in after the show.
The perfect way to end it.
Because we got the 5-second shuffle championship, which Elio won last week.
Yeah.
And if you're new to that, basically what I do is I play a random song off my playlist. I hit the shuffle button, and I only play 5 seconds of it. And these guys got to guess who it is. And the first one to 10 wins is how we ride off into the sunset until next week. But there's also the forbidden songs. If any of these forbidden songs pops up, they get a minus deduction from their score. These forbidden songs are Taz, Chris Benoit, Reba Giggle, Hook, Lash Legend, and Julian Hall. With that being said, I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with the $50 man,
Clay Cummings,
and the Dean, and the third wheel,
Rick Serrano the third,
and the Scorpion King,
Chris Peterson.
All right, love, peace, and wrestling. We'll see you next week.
Peace out.
All right, Elio, you got champion's advantage. You can either go first or pass it off to Rick, how I have it on my screen.
Elio, you know I gotta go after you. You know
Don't
that.
let him persuade you, Elio.
You have to go after me.
Convince you,
You know what?
Elio.
I'm gonna pass
Don't
it
do
off to
it.
Rick.
Don't do it.
What are you doing, Elio?
I'm passing it to Rick.
Yeah. All right, Rick, here you go.
You.
Well, I can tell you this. It might be Jordan Grace. But I'm going to go with Braun Breaker.
Rick, Chris.
Braun Breaker.
Clay.
Braun Breaker.
I'm also going Braun Breaker. Elio.
Braun Breaker.
It is Braun Breaker.
I tried to get Chris.
All right. It's
I
on.
remembered.
It's on to Chris. Chris, here you go.
You know you
Oh.
want that.
Yeah,
See, there it is.
Ooh.
I'm the hottest thing since sliced bread.
That's your song,
And the
Chris.
boys-
The hottest thing since sliced bread.
All right, goes to Clay. Clay, here you go.
We've had this several times. Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder.
I'm going Hawkins and Ryder. Elio.
Hawkins and Ryder.
Rick.
Hawkins and Ryder.
Chris.
Hawkins and Ryder.
It is Hawkins and Ryder.
Listen,
Yay.
Chris said pumpkins and Ryder. I was just going to put that out there.
I said Hawkins and Ryder. Jesus.
All right, it's on to who just went? Clay. So it's
I
on.
did, yep.
Goes to me. Here I go.
What the hell?
I want to say it's what's his name? What's he wears a mask? Crap. Jeez. Jurassic Express. That dude. But no, just Jurassic Express is fine with me. Elio.
Luchasaurus.
That's who I was trying to fucking think of. Rick.
Luchasaurus.
Chris.
Source.
Clay.
Luchasaurus.
I was right. Jurassic Express.
Damn it. Oh, well.
Holy shit. I was thinking of Luchasaurus, though. I would have said, if I would have remembered, I would have said Luchasaurus, so we all would have been wrong.
but we weren't.
All right, goes to Elio. Elio, here you go.
A-Town.
Let's go! A-Town time, screaming now.
Austin Theory.
Rick.
Austin Theory.
Chris.
Theory.
Clay.
Austin Theory.
I'm also going Austin Theory. It is Austin Theory.
You know what's crazy? And I'm going to be honest with y'all. When Tony said that whole shit about not knowing it was Luchasaurus, I knew he was full of shit. And I knew it was, and everybody started saying Luchasaurus. I'm like, yo, this could be Tony's fucking play right here. And I swear to God, I was going to say Jurassic Express, and I didn't say it. And that's a regret of mine right now because I wanted to go. I said it. I'm not going to hesitate, and I fucking hesitated.
You sure did.
Just putting that out there.
You sure did. Yeah. All right, who's it on? Oh, it's on to Rick.
Oh, me? Yeah. Oh, shit.
All right, Rick, here you go. Oh
no.
He got Chris Benoited.
I have a fucking skill for this shit, just knowing.
Wow. All right, goes to Chris. Chris, here you go.
It's sexual, baby.
Oh, God. I don't even remember this one. Mark Henry.
Clay.
Scared me for a minute, Chris. Mark Henry.
I'm also going Mark Henry. Elio.
Mark Henry.
Rick.
Sexual chocolate, Mark Henry.
It's Mark
That's
Henry.
the name I had, sexual chocolate. But I was like, who the fuck was sexual chocolate? I'm thinking.
It's sexual, baby.
Yeah.
All right, it's on to Clay.
Yep.
Clay, here you go.
Apollo! Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Man, I wonder who that could be. I'm going Apollo Crews.
I'm also going Apollo Crews. Elio.
Apollo Crews.
Rick.
This is one where I wish I could hear the full song, man. Apollo Crews.
Chris.
Apollo Crews.
It is Apollo Crews. All right, everybody gets a point. Updated scorecard. I got 6. Clay's got 5. Rick's got 4. Elio's got 5. Chris has got 4. It's on to who's it on? Me?
I believe so. I just went.
Yeah. So it's on to me. Here I go.
Ain't no stopping me. Nah. Can't rock me, baby.
I'm gonna go Shelton Benjamin or Shelton Benjamin for the purposes of the game. Elio.
Shelton Benjamin.
Rick.
Shelton Benjamin.
Chris.
Shelton Benjamin.
Clay.
Shelton Benjamin.
It is Shelton Benjamin. It's on to Elio. Elio, here you go.
Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
Rick.
Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
Chris.
Mr. Wonderful.
Clay.
Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
I'm also going Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Damn. It's Mr. Wonderful. It doesn't say Paul Orndorff. It's just Mr. Wonderful.
So would Chris just get that?
Chris is the only one that gets the point.
Ah, my goodness. Wow.
Seriously, it just says Mr. Wonderful. It doesn't say Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right. Every dog gets their bone every now and then.
No, because we nailed Elio for it before, so we got to stick to it.
Hey, I didn't nail Elio for nothing, all right? Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No.
All right, it goes to who? Rick?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Rick, here you go.
Oh, my God. Everybody knows this. I know Chris doesn't, but everybody else does. I feel like after the it's like a da 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 da, and then something drops. So I don't even know. Dewdrop.
Chris.
I'm going with the same Dewdrop.
Clay.
Big Swole.
I'm also going Big Swole. Elio.
Big Swole.
It is Big Swole.
You enjoy yourself, Elio? You enjoying this? You could have gone first.
All right, it's on to Chris, right?
Yes.
The Forbidden Song, Taz? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it goes to Chris. Chris, here you go.
Everyone smile!
Even better.
Is a dentist's favorite dinosaur?
What is it?
A velociraptor.
This is a brand new dance. It's like the Dougie Brothers said, you take your hands, grab your stomach, add a little wiggle, wiggle. Everybody do the Reba giggle.
Don't you feel wonderful?
All right.
Apparently, I did the giggle.
Goes to Clay. Clay, here you go. Oh.
That's some shit.
Damn.
That's horrible.
All right, goes to me. Here I go.
Lights, camera.
Speedball Mike Bailey. Elio.
Action and ready.
Yeah.
Rick.
I knew that one. I knew that. Action is ready.
Clay. Chris.
Action Andretti.
Clay.
Action Andretti.
It is Action Andretti.
It's crazy because I knew that. And Clay's like, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I knew it. I knew it. What are you talking about?
Listen, from the beginning, the very beginning of that, I was like, Young Bucks, duh.
All right, goes to Elio.
The Forbidden Song, yeah.
Right? Goes to Elio?
I believe who
went last?
You went first.
I went first. All right, so it's on to Elio. Elio, here you go.
Taz.
Oh!
Got benoited.
Got benoited. Same one, too.
Damn.
It's horrible.
It's kind of like you saved me, Elio. It's kind of maybe I was wrong.
Yeah, maybe. All right, goes to goes to Rick. Rick, here you go.
Hook.
Taz.
I'm off. I know it's a Forbidden Song. I just don't know who it is.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
All right, goes to Chris. Chris, here you go.
Everyone smile!
Now they're coming after us now.
Is a dentist's favorite dinosaur?
I don't know this one. What is it?
I don't know.
Oh. A velociraptor.
All right, goes to Clay. Clay, here you go.
See, now this song scares me. Oh my goodness. All right. Going Kelly.
I'm gonna go Kelly too. Elio.
I'm gonna go Kelly.
Rick.
I always get it wrong no matter what I do. Candice Michelle.
They can't keep doing this to you.
Chris.
Kelly.
It's Candice Michelle.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. I hate that fucking song.
I know, right?
That's
I hate it.
It's one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that some shit?
At least I didn't lose a point on it, I guess.
Yeah.
Still, damn it.
All right, it's on to me.
Yep.
All right, here I go. Oh, Lord, this one too. It's one of two. It's one of fucking two. But I'm gonna go Viking Raiders. Elio. Fuck.
I know War Raiders.
Rick.
Yeah, both say something different. I feel like I feel like the Viking. Oh my God! I just feel like war comes out with that one. Viking Raiders.
Chris.
War Raiders.
Clay.
Hey, why is it 2-2?
2-2.
What the fuck?
2 for War Raiders and 2 for Viking Raiders.
Fuck. I'm gonna go with the Viking Raiders.
It is the Viking Raiders.
Let's go,
Clay.
Yeah.
Damn it, Elio.
All right, the updated scorecard. I got 9. Clay's got 8. Rick's got 7. Elio's got 7, and Chris has got 5.
If the fucking Kelly, Candace Michelle song
that
come
one.
on, I
Yeah.
get 9.
All right, who's it on? Rick or Elio?
No, it's on Elio.
Yeah, it's on Elio because
You just
Clay
went.
went last. All right, Elio, here you go.
Raquel Rodriguez.
Rick.
You know what? I don't think it's her. I don't think it's her. And looking at Clay's face, he's trying to mess with me right now. I'm gonna go. Is that Raquel Rodriguez? I'm gonna go Raquel Gonzalez.
Ooh. Chris.
Raquel Rodriguez.
Clay.
I'm with Rick. I think that was before she was Rodriguez. I'm gonna go with Raquel Gonzalez.
See now there's 2 and 2 and 2. I'm gonna go shit. I could win it
You're
with
gonna
this
go
one.
shit?
Oh my Lord. I'll go Raquel Rodriguez.
Oh my
I
God.
think
Oh shit.
it's Raquel Rodriguez.
Damn it. Oh man.
I win.
I tried. I could not remember if she was like Rodriguez with that music.
Yeah.
Because I know she changed it.
Well, changed her
Right.
name.
Right.
And I don't remember her still coming out to this song.
No. Damn it. Still haven't gotten one fucking win in this thing. It's been awful.
No, you got 1 win.
You got one.
Do I have one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then I'm fine.
Yeah, you're not like Chris.
You're not on the Peterson line.
Okay, then never mind. I'm good then. I thought I didn't have one yet. Okay. I feel better about myself now.
No, but you have 100% less than me for sure.
Damn.
Wow.
Here's the updated scorecard of the overall standings. I got 7. Clay's got 1. Rick's got 2. Elio's got 6, and Chris has got 0.
There we go. That makes me feel better.
But it's funny.
Play.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, Clay.
Yes.
You have been here every week of this year. Chris has only been here 3 times.
That's true.
So
way to make me feel worse, Rick.
Hey,
Stop.
listen. You can't feel worse than watching WrestleMania, baby.
Enjoy the show. It's a new era.
Oh, Lord. I win it. Thank you all for listening. Make sure you tune in next week. Same pod time, same pod channel. See ya.